What's up?
What's up, Alan? Dude, I ain't seen you in forever. How you been, man?
Been a
How's it
while. Been a
going?
while.
I heard you just had a birthday.
I did.
How did that go last night?
Yeah, pretty good.
It went real good.
Yeah, yeah. The Jack Daniels stock market, or the Jack Daniels value of the stock just went up a little bit. So yeah, I had many a Jack and Diet Coke doubles last night.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
awesome,
must
man.
be getting
Good.
old because we were back home by about like 10 o'clock. Of course, we started drinking at 6.
Yeah, that's good, man. Take a couple days,
Yeah, man,
let
it
your hair
was a
down, and
blast way to get to
fucking.
be. It's funny. We went to the local bar and played fucking bingo. I guess I'm 51 years old now, so I officially am in the bingo club now. I guess I'll be playing shuffleboard and watching fucking Jeopardy and the evening news.
We have a thing here. It's called MCL. I'm sure they got them there. It's a different name, but it's the cafeteria style dining. Where you go
Right.
through the line and you gotta pick
Oh
what you
yeah,
want, and then
like
you
Morrison's cafeteria back in the day. Actually.
yeah, that's where you're going to be. Well, it's called the MCL here. I'm sure it has
Right.
a meaning. We call it the Medicare Lounge. It's where all the seniors eat. It has all the low salt foods and stuff.
Yeah, I ain't there yet,
It
but
opens at 4 a.m. and it closes at 6 p.m.
well, we got people already jumping in the chat here. Let's see. There's my man Hollow Notes is there. What's up, buddy? What's going on, future Mayhord YouTuber of the month and Brad?
Fuck yeah!
And we'll see. Y'all
I'm
need
the
to get
only
like
guy
3 or
that's
4
ever
channels
going
to
to
go
win it.
vote.
Yeah, I'm the only guy that's ever going to win it with no current videos up right now. I'll get the. I expect to win pretty handily and be nominated. So that's why I'm pushing so hard for Alan to win because I know he's going to nominate me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then I'll create 3 other channels and put like disguise on so that you know if it wins,
Yeah,
it's all me. It's
we
me
got a
every
way to rig
time.
it for sure. We got it all figured out.
It's an elaborate
No, I
plan.
got
We
on there
got.
and looked a little bit earlier and dude, there's been very few votes for me the last 48 hours. So y'all need to come up like 3 or 4 fake accounts and go vote. I didn't say that. Um, what's up, man? What's going on, Sculder?
Or what's happening, man?
Jared Runner, what's going on?
Jared,
There's the man right there. What's happening, man?
Big
Dirk, if you want to
Dirk,
jump on with us, let us know, man.
Big Dirk, what's happening, dude? Gonna be very
I'm
few
gonna.
people that I wouldn't say there's gonna be a ton because people are watching what's left of the Joe Bob show.
Yeah, I just sent Dirk the link if he wants to jump on with us.
That's cool, man.
Luke Fonte, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by with us tonight. Like I said, I didn't advertise this. You know how we do it. We don't ever advertise these late night, Saturday night streams, Friday night streams. Damn, this is Saturday night. I guess it is Saturday night now. No, it
Yeah.
ain't. It's still Friday night. Oh well.
No,
Oops.
Saturday night. It's Saturday
I
morning.
just copied the one we did last Saturday, and I didn't even think about it. Oh well. I've been off for 2 days. It's close enough.
Alan mailing it in.
I bet you sat there and talked to me for 20 minutes. You didn't notice it either. Or you didn't say
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm on top of my game here. Don't worry about it.
Oh well. Well, y'all just pretend like it says Friday night movie chat.
It's a Saturday morning live stream.
Or says new
Now that
Leprechaun set arriving soon.
that would be funny. You bought the same set again.
That would be hilarious. No, to my knowledge, I did not get on Amazon at all last night. So no, I don't think I bought anything. But we'll find out in a couple days.
We'll see how it goes.
Barnabas Collins, hey guys, happy birthday, Pops. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Jerry Runner said nothing much, and there's Dirk. Yeah, I'll jump on.
Cool, man.
Give me about 10 minutes. Take your time, man. No rush. 7 a.m. here, so just waking up on this side of the pond.
It's some
It's
place
low
called
PM
the
Mary, but I'm
Spoon
thankfully still awake to chat. Well, I appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, Saturday night movie chat. Oh well, it'll work.
Yeah,
I guess people that see this out there on YouTube are gonna be like, "What the hell?" Be checking their clocks to make sure they didn't go into a coma for a day or something.
yeah, maybe. I wouldn't worry about
Or
it.
they'll see us and just figure it out and it makes sense.
What have you been watching lately? Because I think I don't want to call us anything like. I don't know what the we don't have a name like we're all like this. It's everybody jumps in, but this crew, we watch movies. And I always like to know what Alan's been watching. And
I watched a movie today that I have not seen in a while, and I still fucking love it. I watched The Rock.
Oh yeah,
And dude, that movie holds up, man. I just it's just such a fun ass movie. It made me realize how much I fucking hate that Sean Connery's gone. But Sean Connery's great in that movie.
yeah.
It really is. And that's probably one of I don't remember if that came out before or after Con Air, but this is back when Nick Cage made really great movies.
When Nick Cage actually made, yeah.
I mean, he's had a few since then, but I think this was his height for me. And I always told myself I was a Michael Bay fan, and I went back to kind of look at some of his movies. I was a '90s Michael Bay fan.
Okay, yeah.
Bad Boys, the Rock, Con Air. He didn't do Con Air, did he? Armageddon is what I'm thinking of. And
Definitely Armageddon.
And of course, when he got into the Transformers, I didn't mind Transformers Part 1. My kids were really into it, so we went and seen all of them when they came out. By the time the 47th one came out, it was just too much. I didn't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
And really, I know he has a new movie out, The Ambulance, which I hadn't seen, but I've heard good and bad.
Yeah, I don't. Listen, Michael Bay does not claim to be Steven Spielberg. He doesn't claim to be Marty Scorsese. He's Michael Bay. He does Michael Bay movies.
Right. You ain't going to see him for fine cinema. You're going to see him for a fun action movie. And I feel like for the most part, that's what you're going to get. You know, is it over the top? Yeah, it's over the top. But shit, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I'm going in to watch something like that.
It's entertainment. God damn it, they're entertaining. But Nicolas Cage, man, he really gets a bad rap. People forget that dude owes large to the biggest gangsters in the world, the IRS. He owes major fucking dollars to them. So he's got to do volume. He's got to do movies 10, 12 a year just to get them paid back. Or go to prison. I'd make shitty movies before I went to prison. And some of them make good. I liked Mandy. Shit.
Yeah, man, I chose Mandy. Mandy wasn't bad. Let's see. Jared Runner's 11 p.m. as well. Scolder says The Rock needs a 4K. Yes, I was thinking that same thing today. What's going on, S'mores Indoors? Appreciate you stopping by, man. Yeah, Brad, I did I did that 5 tonight. I recorded that 5 tonight over on Playdex 2's channel. And I'll just say this, I don't want to give my picks away. He should have it uploaded in a couple days. But let's just say that Armageddon came up. And I had to really contain myself and not go into my rant again, but I still ranted a little bit.
Listen, motherfuckers, y'all know where to find me. Talk all that shit about Armageddon, see what happens.
So what about you? You been watching anything last day or so?
Yeah, I watched some stuff. I watched this for the first time. The Hills Have Eyes Part 2.
Yeah, man, that's the classic. I love it.
Call me crazy. I liked it more than the first one. This is like the Friday the 13th of the Hills Have Eyes series. But it was a lot of fun. I know people shit on it. It's like the 3 on IMDb. I don't care. I liked it. I didn't like that they made Michael Berryman like a bitch in it, but it's still a lot of fun. It's crazy as hell. But like I said, to me, it's like the same score for Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
And I watched Mark Wahlberg and The Gambler remake. You can get this at Big Lots for $2. But I've always liked this. I like John Goodman in it. Yeah. John Goodman is that's like me in 10 years. That character that he plays, he gives up trying to make it the straight way and just starts.
Yeah, it looks like me right now.
Hardcore fucking loan sharking. But I've always liked this movie. I like the original too with James Caan.
Yeah, I got the original from Imprint.
This ain't Citizen Kane, but this is it's in kind of like if you liked Uncut Gems, very similar to Uncut Gems.
Yeah, I like this. I like the Hills Have Eyes too with the dog flashback.
Yeah, the dog has a flashback where he's
that's fantastic.
That's the first. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
But the special features are kind of disappointing because everybody in there was just kind of shitting on the movie, which is weird for me. But yeah, it's for the whatever it was, £9. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of that movie. I'm with you. I like it better than the first one.
Yeah, and I also watched this, which is Um, I'm pretty sure it's a Disney release. I'm not exactly sure who put this out, but Schoolgirls in Chains. This is this is a heartfelt. It's a romantic story. This man, he has a hard time picking just one woman. So it's kind of like he's a star-crossed lover. He falls in love with multiple women, and it's odd because they live together too. So it gets awkward. But the soundtrack in this, you'd think it was a Disney fucking movie and a love story because it plays the weirdest, like literally like the Carpenters like love songs, like throughout the movie. It's an odd one. But Dirk turned me onto this, and he didn't have to say too much for me to get to throw up my Kino cart. This was one of the Kino sale movies, but
I have it on the shelf back there. You sold it to me. I got to watch it now.
Like some stuff happens. That's all I'm saying. It gets a little. No relationship is perfect, Alan. I mean, trials.
If it ain't perfect, just chain their ass up. Chain their ass up, and all work itself out. Bay makes beautiful people and beautiful explosions look good on screen. Yeah, you're absolutely correct about that. Alexander Lumberjack, I haven't seen Hills Have Eyes since VHS days. Yeah, that's when I first seen it, but it was way back then. Hey, Pop, send me the link through Instagram. I did. Hold on. I'll send it again.
I've got it here. I'm just going to copy what I got. And
I just sent it to you, man.
I sent it to you, too. You should have it. But
Future Boy says, Bumblebee, best Transformers flick by leaps and bounds. It's an E.T. ripoff. I never did see Bumblebee. I've heard a lot of people was fans of it. I would just say burn out on doing Transformers by then. But I probably need to check it out.
It made like a movie a year about it, but they just kept coming out. I didn't see any of them personally, but I heard they were really good. But
the first one was really good, and the second one was pretty good, and after that it fell off for me.
And here's the thing about Michael Bay. How do you rate success? So you got Steven Spielberg, you got James Cameron, Michael Bay. These are probably the three highest grossing directors of all time, financially. So, how do you
Michael
rate?
Bay gets shit on left and right.
Michael Bay is a piece of shit, and the other two.
Michael Bay's made more shitty movies. I understand that.
It's true.
Compared to the filmography, James Cameron's pretty much all solid.
Yeah,
for the most part,
Spielberg too, but Michael Bay is right up there with them as far as the box office dollars.
One thing I didn't realize till today, when I was watching The Rock, the guy that plays the president in The Rock is the same president they use for Armageddon. Same actor. So
there you go.
I didn't realize that.
The more you know.
The knowledge that nobody fucking needs.
It's like Keith David is really more of the like when I think of the president, I think it's Keith David, but I know Keith David's not the president in it, but he speaks for the president in Armageddon.
Yeah.
Keith David.
Even Keith David's great in Armageddon.
Keith David is great in fucking everything he does.
I want to watch something about Mary again for the other night, man. When he's great in that movie.
Awesome in that.
Mary, just get the beans above the prince.
She went to the prom with Woogie hours ago.
I'm just fucking with him.
His best role was still Requiem for a Dream. That's my favorite Keith David role of all time. And that is just priceless. Everything he does is great in it.
My favorite thing of him is in They Live. The best fucking fight scene ever.
Come on now.
About 20 minutes into the fight, you just put on the fucking glasses, you stubborn bitch.
I mean, everything he does is awesome. Underrated performance of his is The Quick and the Dead. I really like him in The Quick and the Dead. I
forgot he was in that. That's a great movie. Lance Henderson's great in that too. What's up, Dirk?
What's that, man?
Oh, dude, the movie room's coming together. Look at that. You got
it's looking good, man.
Screen posters up, everything.
Yeah, I'm changing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, when you get rid of that screen poster, I got dibs.
Yeah, I don't know if that would ever leave.
Yeah, I don't blame you a bit.
What have you been watching,
Still
Dirk?
got them steel books though.
He's still got them Scream Steelbooks.
Hint, hint.
When it gets closer to Scream
Wow,
6
Scream.
coming out, when Scream 6 comes out, I'm telling you that they'll go.
Yeah. Surprised they ain't already went.
Yeah, I had a couple people ask me shit about it, but like, okay. I even dropped the price a little bit, but whatever.
How much you
When
dropped the
they
price?
know-
I dropped it for you quite a bit, man. You damn near get it for what I got it.
Well, when you start thinking about it, first of all, buying the Steelbook, that Steelbook ain't easy to get. Or
Right,
it wasn't
yeah.
easy to get. I don't know how it is now.
Yeah,
Then you got to go find Nev Campbell's ass and
You gotta
stand
get
in
in
her
line.
fucking line for fucking 10 hours to get the signature.
Yeah, that's where the
Yeah.
price is right there.
How much is your time worth at this point?
right.
So,
And by the
And
way,
getting
Scolder,
that
my new best,
signature
my new
ain't
best
cheap either.
friend. Armageddon needs a 4K too. Yeah, I just had
Yeah.
to throw that up there.
Armageddon.
yeah. You know, like
I remember that when that movie come out, though, man. That shit was like the popcorn blockbuster.
everywhere.
Everybody was
Yeah.
in that son of a bitch.
It was like a Titanic type thing where everybody had to go see it. People were going to see it twice.
And now the
They
people
all
shit
loved
all
it.
over.
Now it's a piece of shit and they hated it.
Yeah,
But when you saw it in the theater, you were telling everybody how much you loved it and how everybody had to go see it. Come on now. Which is it?
I went and seen it. I know I did. And that shit was good in the theater, man.
yeah. I was telling I was telling Plat X2 on that stream tonight. I said, man, I got to find somebody that absolutely hates that movie, and I want a mono live stream where we get on there and we debate it.
Yeah.
So I want to know their reasons. And I'm gonna. That's what I
Just
want.
as long as it's not in the same room, because Pops will get physical when he starts talking about Armageddon.
Nah.
It don't. I mean, to me, it don't hold up like it did.
Mm.
But I don't hate it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's still, you get them damn memories from when you watch it, you know.
Right.
Just like
What's up, Huck?
anything else.
Yeah. Yep. I know what you're saying. What's up, movie lovers? Pop, what you gonna do with all the trophies? First the golden mug, then the future horror YouTuber thing. Yeah. Right now I got that mug locked down, but the future YouTuber, horror YouTuber, we'll see.
Yeah.
Armageddon needs an AK 3D. Yeah, I'll take that too.
Damn.
You know, the thing about that movie for me, it ain't the fucking asteroid, it ain't the drilling, it ain't none of that shit. It's just the relationship between the guys and them in
Yeah.
that situation. It's a bunch of roughnecks, you know, out doing space. And then their conversations with each other, the constant, the ball busting, the banter is what brings me back to it. Not,
I automatically think of that damn Aerosmith song, though.
oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
the thing about it is, like, my cousin, his wife died from COVID, and they played that song at the funeral. So every time I think of that Armageddon, that's what I think about, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think I don't have any, you know, I don't know that there's any truth to this, but it's my theory. It was like they went to Aerosmith and said, we want, you know, what is that song? Sweet Emotion? I don't know what the hell it's called, but I'm sure it's probably not called that. And we want, you know, Rocket Man, or, you know, or we want whatever. We want a few of your songs. And he said, oh, sure, $15 million or whatever. It was probably a lot of money. And they said, what can we do? He goes, well, my daughter's an actor. You could put my daughter in it, and you can have whatever the fuck you want. We'll play.
Bro.
We'll play the shit live. I'll make you a fucking song. You put my daughter in it, and they just went, okay.
And then the relationship thing between, what is it, Bruce Willis and his daughter?
Bruce
Yeah.
Willis and his daughter's Liv
Yeah.
Tyler. Yeah,
Right. So, yeah,
yeah.
it's a
so-
classic for sure.
and she does fine in it. A lot of people give her a lot of hell. She does fine in it.
I think she's a good actress, man.
Yeah,
Personally,
she.
I like her.
Hey,
in
man,
The
from the
Stranger.
opening fucking shot, you got Charlton Heston doing the fucking intro. Come on, man. Starts off a fucking class.
Yeah.
I like
watched
her in the
Oh, go ahead,
Stranger.
go ahead, Dirk.
Yeah, sorry, man.
No, don't go ahead.
I'm trying to get used to how to talk on this son of a bitch.
Dude, I'm terrible at that, dude. I feel like I talk over people all the time. I hate it. I try not to
Yeah.
do that.
Doesn't
Right.
matter.
But
But,
I'm not gonna forget. Don't worry. Go ahead.
The Strangers, though, man, I thought she did good, and a lot of people.
oh hell
Yeah,
yeah, she was great in The Strangers.
She plays a fucking cunt in that movie, and you still don't want to see her get mutilated by
No.
these people.
Yeah.
You know, she
She
plays
was
this
good in Lord of
old-
the Rings. The Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
movie, she was good in those too.
Yeah.
And she's always good to look at. Nothing
No,
else.
yeah.
Yeah. No doubt.
Nice looking lady. But what I was going to say was, I heard this. You know, I'm not really big on. Well, I'm not big at all on stand-up comedy, but I heard this comedian. She was talking about, you know, right-wing people and this and that and whatever. You know, as tasteful as she could. Anyway, she brings up Armageddon. She goes, "That's like the right-wing, you know, opus." He goes, "The movie." She goes, "The movie opens with Bruce Willis hitting a golf ball off an oil rig at a what are those people called, the
Greenpeace.
a Greenpeace boat, you know?" And she's just describing there's the whole bit is hilarious. Like, she just goes on about, and every turn it just gets more and more. And how do we save the world? We save the world by hiring a bunch of oil drillers to come and drill for oil in the fucking asteroid. Like, it's brought to you by Fox News, and it's like, well, it was actually a Fox project, so there you go. Fox
Yeah.
made the movie.
Yeah, I guess I never looked at it like that.
Yeah.
But I guess so.
Oh, there's people like when the asteroids get ready to blow up, it keeps flashing to America, like back to America, and it's like people sitting in the back of a pickup truck listening to the radio, you know, in torn blue jeans with the American flag in the background, and I'm just going, God, she's right. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's badass.
Hey, did y'all grab that Evil Dead game?
No, not yet. I'm going to.
I've been
But,
playing it a little bit.
How is it?
I've been playing it with my son a little bit, man. It's gory as hell. I mean, the
Okay, that's
gore,
good to know.
and it's hard as shit too, though. It's kind of like the old school games. Like, there's no save points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Right.
So you die, you start all the way over again.
No, it's online only, right? Multiplayer only. There's no solo
Yeah.
campaign.
Well, it's on. You got to have internet to play it, but there is a single player mode. It's like the missions. You go on missions,
Okay.
Right.
but you still got to have internet to do that, which I thought was weird. But
Yeah.
you can't play it offline.
Yeah. As soon as
I
I find
guess
the
they got to keep their
PS5,
eye
I'll
on you the
be,
whole time or some shit.
I guess let me rephrase. As soon as I find a PS5 for a reasonable price, then I'll be getting it. But
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's on
paying-
all platforms though.
Yeah. I'm not.
Across the board: PC, Xbox,
Yeah. I'm not
PlayStation.
gonna pay $1,000 for a PS5.
Brad, is that
Yeah.
better? Look at the background now. It was just killing me. Chasing
Oh,
Friday
yeah,
Night Chat.
got it.
Our thumbnail's still fucked up.
Should have been
but-
Saturday morning. But Dirk, what have you been watching?
Last night, man.
movies, whatever.
Yeah, last night I started watching that. The Red Queen kills 7 times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How is that?
What do you call it? Same guy. I'm horrible remembering directors' names. I need to get better at that shit. But the guy that made The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave, same director.
Oh, okay.
But I started watching that, man, and I fell asleep. I started watching it again, and then my son wanted to play the damn Evil Dead game, so I haven't finished it yet. But so far, man, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've been meaning to check that out. It's on Tubi. I need to watch that before I pick it up. But
See if I can think of the actress. The same chick that's in Don't Torture a Duckling.
hmm
She's in that.
Yeah.
The chick that was being all weird with the kids and shit.
Yeah.
And Don't Torture a Duckling.
Well, what about before that? What's the movie before you watched?
Let's see. Trying to think what I haven't watched. Let me look.
Yeah, check
My
the
memory
letterbox.
is
You'll
bad
know.
these days.
Yeah, that letterbox is your friend, man. My memory sucks.
Right.
So I can go back and.
Oh, I didn't mention the Trouble. Did I mention Trouble Every Day?
Yeah, that's the French horror movie.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess I didn't log nothing. I haven't logged nothing.
yeah, I got that. I got that in my watch list. I'm gonna check that out. I love a good French horror flick. I watched Seven Women for Satan also.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard you talking about Schoolgirls and Chains, how it's
Yeah.
a love story and shit.
Yeah.
He sold me on it. I like me a good love story now.
That's a one-sided love story.
It's a love story nonetheless.
Yeah.
All I know says I had no problem with Liv Tyler. If anyone saw her movie at all, it would be Affleck, in my opinion.
How dare you, sir?
She hasn't made a movie since 2019, making TV shows these days.
Yeah. Where the real money is.
And Tessa
TV.
Watkins, what's going on? Interstellar, and then said 4K. Yeah, Interstellar's got a 4K, don't it?
I would
Yeah.
think it does.
Yeah, it does.
That's one needs a deep dive done.
Yeah, there's a
Man,
lot.
that's
going
a
on
that's a
there.
damn good movie. That's the movie. The first time I seen it, because my son is a big Nolan fan. He had taught that movie up so much, and I went into it way up here, and it was all right. Second time I watched, I fell in love with it.
That's how some
Um,
movies are. The more you
yeah.
watch them, the better they get. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good movie though.
Yeah. I was going to say something about Armageddon. Alan, don't punch me. I don't think it needs a 4K. Because it's like you are familiar with Jurassic Park. Have anybody seen the Jurassic Park 4K?
Oh yeah.
So I've seen the Blu-ray, Jurassic Park Blu-ray, and that opening where he sees they do move in herds. Boy, does that not look good in high definition. God damn, it looks like I made that with my computer, and you know how I am with computers. I'm terrible. And then you take it to 4K, it's like, I'm sure it looks even. I mean, it looks like Windows 95 type shit, you know.
The best benefit Jurassic Park got from 4K was getting that sound mix.
The sound design's probably.
I want to say
great.
Dolby Atmos.
Yeah.
I don't know if it had Dolby Atmos or not, but it sounds phenomenal.
So what I'm worried about with Armageddon though is like, how are
some of
those
the effects
media
being
channels-
shittier.
Yeah, how it's might expose those, and it
Yeah,
might hurt
I guess-
the movie. It might.
I see what you're saying, but yeah, that could be the case.
Yeah, I wish they would do black and white treatments a little more. You know, I know that sounds like artsy, but like a movie like The Mist. You guys seen The Mist? The Darabont
Oh,
movie?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a black and white version of that. Totally changes the movie. The CGI no longer looks dated because it's black and white. It helps the CGI, so it actually breathes new life in the movie. And you know, some of these movies don't need it, but like Fury Road, as great a color scheme as that is, watch that fucking thing in black and white. It looks insane.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah,
crazy.
that box that I got, it's got the Chrome edition or whatever it's called. I haven't watched
Yeah,
it yet.
black
but
and
it's got
chrome
it.
edition. Like
Yeah.
the fire, I don't know. It's just very crisp. It looks really good. I don't know why it looks so good, but it does somehow.
Well, since you mentioned that, I'll show you what I picked up today at Best Buy. I finally got the fucking 4K set of this. It's been on my radar for a while, and I think they're coming out with a part 2 to the like a volume 2, I guess. And when I was in there today, I had to pick up some lights for my room. I seen this, so shit, I'm gonna grab that.
Well, how
Been on
did
my
you get
list for a
back
while.
to how did you end up over at the physical media section if you were there for the lights?
You know how it is.
Tripped and fell.
And I grabbed that also.
Oh,
So
okay.
I got one with the slips. I had to grab 2. I like 1 and 2. 3 is alright. 1 and 2 is real good.
Yeah, I like 2 because it gets what's his name's character. He's on the Judge Reinhold. His character's more in 2, and he's real funny to me. His character,
Yeah, I've always been a fan of Ronald.
where he's
good.
just like, it's the right guy. I'm saying, right? Is that Judge Reinhold? Is that the guy's name?
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
And he's got like the Cobra posters and shit all over his
Right.
house.
We gotta talk, Billy.
We got to talk, yeah. But yeah,
But I've never owned any of these movies. I've never owned any format. Never owned them.
I got the Blu-ray.
I've seen them.
Yeah, I got the Blu-rays of that probably about a year ago, or not a year ago. What? Back in November.
Damn, that's nice. I know you ain't a fan of digibooks, Brad, but that's pretty nice.
oh, it's a nice set, you know.
It's
It's,
got a
mean,
slip
that-
box.
they just don't hold up for me. I've had bad luck with digipacks.
We got
That
little,
is nice. Hell yeah, man. Gotta love Bela Lugosi and Boris Karloff.
Invisible Man. I think the Invisible Man's the only one I hadn't seen of these.
Yeah, he's a real prick, that Invisible Man. You like it?
That's a nice looking set, though. I think
Well,
I
more
paid
for
$55
yourself.
for that, I think.
Okay. I don't even go in Best Buy anymore, man.
That's the first time I've been in there in a long time, man. And I got I'm gonna get lights put on my shelf in the morning. I've been talking about. I'm getting that done in the morning, but I needed one of the Philips Hue starter kits because I'm running those off a separate chain than what I got on the rest of the lights. So I needed another starter kit to go in those lights back there. I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm doing tomorrow morning. And so I had to go up there and pick that up today.
So the next video, you'll see all the Jaws stuff lit up.
By next week, the next video you should see by tomorrow night. That should be up. I hope.
Hey, Dirk, did you see the pickup video where Alan showed the Jaws set he got?
I was listening to it at work.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see it. but
I felt like he could have made that video an hour. He had to edit that
I was
thing down.
listening to
He was
it.
having so much fun opening that. Oh, look, there's cards under here.
Yeah, I was geeking out a little bit. Shouldn't have mentioned. I'm gonna show that bitch again.
Oh damn!
By the
Yeah,
way, here it is.
that's badass there.
I mean, this thing's pretty good size. Give you some reference there.
Yeah, man, that's big ass there. I like I said, I was listening to y'all. That was what, Thursday?
Oh, I don't know when it was, but Alan's got an
Thursday.
actual unboxing video out on it. Where he goes
Yeah, I got the
through everything that's
unboxing
in there.
video up now. But yeah, man, this is probably the only one in this line I ever get because these other ones are so goddamn expensive. There's a Dark Knight
Yeah, I heard
trilogy.
I heard you talking about those. What did they have anything like The Shining or anything like that?
No, the ones off the top of my head, this is number 15, and I think they got 17 of these. It's called the UHD Club. I'd never fucking heard of them before I seen this release here. But I went out and did some research, and the ones I can remember off the top of my head is they got a Forrest Gump. The Forrest Gump was really nice. It's a box like this, but it's made out of wood. And
Damn.
Forrest Gump's logo's like burned in the front of it.
That's
That one
my
was really
brother.
fucking good.
That's my brother's favorite movie, man. Forrest Gump.
Yeah, it's one of mine too. But they got the Matrix. They got the Matrix. They got Ghost in the Shell, the live version of Ghost in the Shell. I guess that's some animated. I don't know.
That's
And
Scarlett Johansson.
and they got a Blade Runner. The Blade Runner is really nice looking. The original Blade Runner.
Okay.
And they got the Dark Knight trilogy, which is like going for like $1,000 right now. I'll never get that one, but that damn thing looks nice. And I can't believe this one's the cheap. I got this one for $200, and
Damn.
you know I can't believe I got as cheap as I got it because this thing's only 333. This is number 80 out of 333. And I figured as soon as I seen how limited it was, I said I ain't never gonna find that bitch. And I found somebody on eBay selling it.
I know you won't never sell it, but it'd be worth some damn money. You know.
Yeah, no, that will never leave my collection. But
Right.
out of all the rest of them that I've seen that they got, the only other ones that I'd really want would be that Batman set. I wouldn't mind getting they have made the Matrix also, the first Matrix.
Yeah.
Really
That's
nice.
the only one that's worth
Yeah.
a damn anyway.
Yeah, I agree, and I wouldn't mind getting that on that Blade Runner set. Blade Runner set's real nice, but I'm not gonna pay that kind of money for it. So,
No, I would be interested in like The Shining or Clockwork Orange or
yeah.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the
Now,
Lamb.
No, I do got another.
I doubt they
I don't-
put those out, but yeah.
I don't know if it's a collector's or what you would call it, but it's from something like that. I want to say it's from. I have to look it up real fast so I can tell y'all right. But movie 7. I got a special edition of 7 coming. Fucking love that movie.
We need David Fincher.
Oh yeah, man, we need a 4K of that, huh?
David Fincher don't
Yeah,
have
let
no
me-
4Ks out yet.
Let me
We
tell y'all
need
which one I got
all of them.
for 7 coming.
I think that'd look awesome in 4K.
Yeah, that movie's shot in Los Angeles. You know,
That's
I mean,
crazy.
It's a Los Angeles movie. It's set in Los Angeles. It
It don't
rains
look like Los
every
Angeles.
fucking day. It rains every
It
single
don't
day.
look- LA don't look like that, man.
Yeah, how the fuck do they got it to? It rains once a year in LA. It
This
rains every
says-
fucking day.
It's a 7 Manta Lab exclusive steelbook, double lenticular full slip.
Manta Lab,
So-
yeah.
So Manta Lab, I've heard of them, but I've never got anything from them. But you know, it's
I've seen some of Tim's talkies. He had one. He had
Yeah.
the what was it? What's that damn? It's kind of like Creature from the Black Lagoon. It's a newer movie though. Where the
not
chick
sure.
falls in love with the damn creature. It's Guillermo del Toro.
I know what you're
Oh,
talking
The
about.
Shape of Water.
That's
Shape of
it.
Water.
That's it. He had
Yeah.
a Manta Lab of that, and it looked badass. I was like, damn.
But this one here, you can get a book inside, like the memo book in 7,
Yeah,
Oh hell.
and then that's the steel book there that comes in. I guess just a lenticular slip that comes with it. But I didn't own that movie for whatever reason. I think I had the Blu-ray steelbook. I think my son borrowed that, and I never got it back. They do that a lot.
Oh,
So
still, seven?
the Blu-ray's Steelbook of 7. So I didn't have it in my collection, whatever. And my son lives out in Colorado now, and I know we were switching movies back and forth a lot. I think it might have landed in his collection, so I just went ahead and started looking for a release of 7. I wanted to own it again, and I ran across that one on eBay, and I grabbed it.
This is
Should
the
be here.
old 7 release. It's kind of similar to that. If anybody's seen this one, the
Yeah.
inside comes out.
Oh,
Oh,
hell.
nice.
Yeah,
Damn.
but it's just DVD. But
Yeah.
you know,
I
I'm
never
not
owned that
worried
one.
about pulling mine because mine's a bigger, just a piece of shit.
yeah, this thing is
Just
fucking
a
falling
basic
apart.
studio release.
This thing is falling apart and ratty as hell. I tried to
looks
sell
cool
this on
as hell,
eBay
man.
forever. Nobody fucking wanted it, so I'm giving it away. But I always thought that was kind of cool how they did that.
That shit
That is cool.
Yeah,
I'd never seen that before.
Uh-uh.
that was a Best Buy thing. They had one for Fight Club that looked like a bar of soap.
No, I
But
tell
I-
you, there's a Mana Lab or one slip of Fight Club. It looks like a
Yeah.
pink bar soap. That thing was listed on eBay for like $3,000. Maybe it was $2,000, some ridiculous shit. And I was like, no, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, pass.
Yeah,
But somebody brought up Forrest Gump earlier, and nobody's ever brought that up around me.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who fucking hates Jenny Gump? Was I the only one in the theater rooting for her to fucking fall off the fucking ledge?
Yeah.
Treats old Forrest like fucking just cuts.
I can
Forrest.
relate. I can relate. Now, the only reason why I did it is because I like Forrest Gump so much.
Yeah,
But as far as being a good person, though, she's a piece of shit.
piece
yeah,
of
yeah.
trash. That fucking.
Yeah.
She's in that. She goes off with the Black Panthers in the fucking bus. She goes off with the Black Panthers in the bus, waving hi to with the peace sign to Forrest, and it's like, later, Forrest, I'm gonna go do heroin and catch AIDS. I'll be
Yeah.
back when I'm fucking worthless.
I'll be back when I need you.
You know, that's what it's like. I'll be back to give you fucking AIDS.
Well, wasn't that like a pity screw though That's
Yeah,
what
I don't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She leaves the fucking, leaves old Forrest, Congressional Medal honor winner, shrimp boat millionaire, to go fucking drop acid and,
Catch AIDS.
try to throw herself off a fucking building and catch
Do
AIDS.
some hippie shit,
I wish she'd fucking died.
So,
Fuck you, Jenny, you bitch. That's what the boat should. Well, instead of being called Jenny's, it should have been "Fuck you, Jenny 1." "Fuck you, Jenny 2." That's what he should have named all them boats.
Well, since you brought that up, have you ever heard about,
Upstream.
have
Going down a bad path here.
you heard that shit about Forrest Gump? Like, like, I don't know if y'all heard about the Mandela effect or whatever. Y'all ever seen any of that shit?
No.
Yeah,
This is the next subjective perspective collective review will be Forrest Gump, where it's a deep dive into what the behind.
It's
really
just
going
something
on.
weird, man. Because I remember back in the day, it was Sally Fields. That was her name, and now her name's Sally Field, and it's just weird to me. I don't know. What do you think, Pop?
Sally Fields.
Sally
I'm trying to
Field.
say Sally Fields. I thought it was Sally Fields, too.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Now you look at her name on the damn movie, it's Sally Field.
Burt Reynolds was banging her back in the day.
Yeah.
That
That was the only girl that Burt Reynolds ever regretted screwing around on. That's what he said later in life. That's what he said in the interview. That was the one girl that he regrets doing because he was a whore. Anytime he did a movie, he got a new girlfriend.
Yeah.
So, but Sally Field was the one mistake he said he ever made.
As much fucking as he did back then, he must have had one of them Maury's wigs from Goodfellas. That bitch had to be glued to his head. I mean, to keep it on during all the extracurricular activities that guy got into.
But there's some strange shit about the Mandela effect. Forrest Gump, man. Like on the old VHS cover, it says life. Mom always said life is like a box of chocolates, right? When you watch the movie now, it says Mama always said life was, which don't even make no damn sense. But I don't know. I don't know if y'all caught any of that. But
Yeah, my son was going into that one time giving me. He was on his phone and he kept giving me different examples. And he got it on a kick one night. We were all over hanging out, and he was talking about that Mandela effect or whatever it's called. And I can't think of it off the top of my head now, but what's funny you say that because earlier tonight, you go to YouTube and there's like recommended videos, and one of the recommended videos was Watch Mojo. It was top 20 Mandela effects in movies, and on the thumbnail it was a Freddy Krueger in his sweater, and there was another Freddy Krueger in his sweater, and they were like one was black and red, one was green and red. I didn't watch the video, but that's one of them.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the color of her sweater, maybe the color of her sweater, maybe.
Y'all are deep motherfuckers. You're watching Forrest Gump catching shit like that. And I'm just going, Jenny was a fucking whore.
Yeah.
And there ain't no Mandela effect. She really was a whore.
Jump, you bitch, jump.
6, 7, 5, 3, 0. Nah, but that damn
Damn, he just gave out her phone number.
And another big one though is on Star Wars, man. When Darth Vader says, "Luke, I'm your father." That's how I remember that shit. But you watch the movie now, he says, "No, I'm your father," and I'm like, "What the hell, man?" It's just
No, I am your father. Yeah.
No, I am your father.
Yeah.
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 Back in the day, I could have sworn he said, "Luke, I'm your father."
I'm your father.
I don't know. Just a lot of them, man.
You're talking to the man who would know. And Alan, what do you remember from back in the day? Was it I am your father?
I have seen what he's talking about with that particular one, and so I'm aware of the change. But I always thought it was what everybody else thinks. Luke, I am your father. I always thought it was said the way everybody else thought it was said. But over the last few months, whenever I've seen that.
And when you watch it, it says.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
The only one that I'm slightly aware of is the aliens. Stay away from her, you bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of get away from her, you bitch. Everybody remembers it one way, but it's actually,
right.
Get whichever one it is. But yeah, there are those out there where people get the false memory or whatever it is. They change it for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy phenomenon or whatever.
Yeah. But there are a lot of examples of it.
Right. So, Dirk, you been watching anything now?
just the movies he named. Alan. What's happened is he's going into buy mode for something, and he doesn't want us to go.
No.
Honestly, a buddy of mine said to send him the link to the chat when we started, and I forgot to.
What were we talking about that triggered him to go into buy mode? That's the real what we're trying to figure out now. What's on that screen there that he's panic searching for?
Like this past week, man, I hadn't watched a whole lot. I did watch that new Escape from New York 4K though.
How's that?
Oh man, it's amazing. It really was. I was like, damn, man, this is the best this movie's ever looked.
Well, that's good.
And the sound mix on it was awesome. I mean, it's got the Dolby Atmos and all that,
Yeah.
But yeah,
I got it in. I haven't watched it yet.
I was really impressed with that shit. It was like watching for the first time again. That's the thing about these 4K. If they're done right, man, it's like watching the shit for the very first time all over again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Well, that's good. That's good to know, man. I was talking to Jerry earlier tonight about upgrade because he has all the Screen Factory shit too. About if he was going to upgrade everything to 4K, and he already told me that he was. So we got in a little debate on that on Instagram earlier tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I'm getting all the 4Ks as they come out, but I mean, it makes me feel better to hear that looks that good. That's a plus, I guess.
Man. It's really, definitely big time improvement.
Yeah. You can always slide them right in next to it. Right in next to your Blu-ray. Just to the same height.
Well, right now, the way I'm doing it now is I got my 4Ks starting in the beginning. And so I got all my 4Ks and it starts at the beginning of my Blu-ray.
That's how I did mine, too. I got all my 4Ks in one section. Alphabetized. I don't know how
I do my... the way I do my Screen Factors, I do it by release date. I don't do it by alphabetical order. Which, now that I've got so many of the standalone releases, that's kind of a pain in the ass. Because when I go to look for a fucking title, I don't remember when it came out. So I'm probably gonna keep my collector's editions like that, but my standalones, I'm probably gonna end up putting them bitches in alphabetical order. Because I got 300 fucking titles up there that are not in alphabetical order. When you go to look for a movie,
Right.
I can't remember the date that bitch came
Yeah.
out. You know,
Shit. Trying to find something,
So-
it's a bitch.
so I probably got to change that now that I got so many of them. All right, where did I leave off in the chat, guys? I'm gonna catch up real fast if y'all don't mind.
Yeah, it's cool.
Let's see. I think it was right here. I think I'm just not a fan of anything I've seen with Affleck in it.
I would counter that
What about the town?
the fucking town. For
The
one,
Town was the first thing that popped in my head. I'll have Ben Affleck.
he
but,
wrote that, and he directed it, and he starred in it. So that's like some Mel Gibson type shit, and I think he's.
Now
great
Arlo
in
was
it.
kind of slow for me. I couldn't. I've only watched it once. Arlo didn't grab me when I watched it.
Argo, I thought was lame as
Argo.
shit. I
Yeah.
think his best work is in Gone Girl. Myself, I
Gone
think
Girl?
he's really good in Gone Girl.
I don't know,
And-
man. What about Daredevil, man?
I've never seen that,
No, I'm just
Yeah,
not
you
familiar with that.
don't. You wouldn't like it.
but I really like him in Gone Girl. He's very believable in that role. You believe him as kind of a, he's a little bit of a douche, and he's a womanizer, and plays that pretty boy like role really well.
Mallrats.
I've never seen Mallrats.
You never did?
No, never
Yeah,
seen
I've seen
Mallrats.
Mallrats. I've
He's
seen
a
Mallrats. I got it
breaking
back
out,
there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think he
He's
can.
good in
I
James
like him as
Bond.
Batman. I mean, I'm not probably the only one in the world. I know people hate it. I don't care. I like Batman v Superman, and I thought he was great as Batman.
I
And
I
I was
love
the
that
first
movie.
motherfucker
Yeah.
going, that'll never work. He's gonna suck as Batman. You fucking idiots. And I watched him, and I went, God, he's the best part of the movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I had no
he's,
problem with that. The Martha thing at the end about his mom having the same names, that was a little stupid.
Yeah.
But other than that, I didn't mind the movie. I enjoyed it. Fuck, I like Man of Steel. I fucking love
Yeah.
Man of Steel.
Man of
People
Steel's a
shit on
good
that
one.
movie, you know?
And it's a sequel to Man of Steel, essentially.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I think he does good as Batman, man. Really?
I don't like the people that shit on that like Martha thing for the wrong reasons. Like people shit on that Martha thing like they don't get it. They just go, that's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Well, listen, I still think it's stupid, but they both have mothers. Is what he's getting at. He connects with them on a human level, and
Right.
then that's what happens. It's not like he sees him as a monster, and then suddenly he's like, he's got a mother. That's what stops him, because
Yeah.
Batman kills monsters, no problem. You don't kill people. It's still stupid. Don't get me wrong, but the people that really hate it are the people that don't get it, in my opinion.
Right. All right. Scholar says, started watching the third series of Love, Death, Robots. This series of short cartoons. I'm not familiar with that one.
No, not for me that neither.
Hollow Note says, you always check the PM section to see if there's any new deals or impulse buy some good shit. Well, that's what I did today was impulse buy. I'm talking about Best Buy. I walked in there and I picked up my shit at the, I ordered it online. And I said, let me just walk through one time and see what I can find. And
Yeah.
I knew I had Beverly Hills Part 1 with a slipcover. And I seen they had 2 there with a slipcover. Fuck, let me go and grab that. Then I ran across that monster set, which I've been really wanting. So I said, worked out.
It's my birthday. Fuck it.
Exactly. I'm done spending money. I can't spend any more money this weekend. I say that. All right. Anthony's Horror More. What's going on? What's up, guys? Did Pops get drunk and do the Macarena last night for his birthday? No. I did get drunk, but I did not do the damn Macarena. I promise you.
Damn caveman was a damn fool with it, wasn't
Man.
he?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, what the?
I think it's time for him to move on to start picking on Brad and Dirk.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, I haven't even seen the Macarena one. That's how many he's done. I haven't even seen that one yet. I'm assuming he's done with me doing the fucking Macarena.
I don't think so.
But-
I think the last one
No,
he
I
did
haven't
was
seen that one.
Bodybuilder.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed me the bodybuilder last night when I was half drunk. And I was like, what in the hell is that?
Yeah.
So, all right. The Hollow Note said the only reason to like Jenny was when she was 5 and went on the bus and let him sit next to her, but then asked if he's stupid and instantly hate her. Yeah, that was her good moment. She kind of peaked there on the bus, I think.
Peaked at 5. There you go. That's a good way to describe fucking Jenny. That fucking filthy.
Oh,
whore
it's-
that she is.
Forrest Gump's had a 70 IQ, so he could have said anything, and I just go with it. Future Boy said the Bible is the ultimate Mandela effect example.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff about that.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
There's a lot of crazy videos out there. Network 126 sluts. Does anybody know Network 126?
Nope.
Okay, we're recording. We're all sluts.
I think he's talking about Jenny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Network 126. What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm kind of a slut. All right. Scolder 22 says, I liked Affleck's Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
didn't
like
have a
the
problem
movie.
with it.
The only thing I didn't like was Jesse Eisenberg. I think they could have got Michael C. Hall to
Yes,
play.
I agree. That wasn't a good casting choice, I don't think. And I'm
Michael
usually a
C.
fan of
Hall
his.
Yeah, Michael C. Hall was available. He'd have been a perfect Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that Lex either.
Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg did what he could, but he's miscast.
Who's
I
the
say
best
bring back
Lex
fucking
Luthor in your opinion? I think it's
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah, bring back Gene Hackman's old ass to be. I mean, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, man.
You know?
I remember when I was a kid, man. I hated that son of a bitch when I was watching that. You know what he was doing to Superman? I was like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Or Ben Foster could have been a good Lex Luthor. You know, good somebody that with some real acting chops could have done
Right.
better.
I'm trying to think what else I've watched over the last couple of days.
The Blur. I don't know how you go. I don't know how you go on there and see what you just rated because I rate shit all the time and I don't necessarily see that.
On Letterboxd.
Yeah.
I can go.
I go down to the bottom right corner. The little icon of it's like a dude. It's like a guy,
I did watch The Void.
and then go to diary at the top.
Diary. No diary entries.
Let's see.
Empty
That's what
the
I watched
outdoor.
yesterday, or was it the day before yesterday? Anyway, the last couple of days I watched Blow with Johnny Depp, and that was the first time watch for me. That's a damn good movie.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Blow was
like
awesome.
Blow. Blow was cool, and I found a Samuel L. Jackson movie on fucking on Netflix from 2007. I hadn't seen. It's a movie called Cleaner with Samuel L. Jackson. He cleans up crime
Yeah.
scenes.
Yeah, man. That's a good movie.
That was a damn good movie. I don't know how I didn't see that one.
It
And I
wasn't
watched
It wasn't
What's
marketed
up?
real. It wasn't marketed real big. I remember when that came out.
and I busted open that Clint Eastwood box set, and I'm starting back with some of the old ones that I hadn't seen in forever. And I don't think I'd ever seen this one. I watched Coogan's Bluff. That was pretty good. Wasn't my favorite, but I enjoyed it. And then I watched Where Eagles Dare. Both of those from 1968. When Eagles Dare was pretty good. Coogan's Bluff was okay. And I said it was enjoyable, but it wasn't my favorite Eastwood.
I rewatched The Long Riders
Yeah,
the other night. You ever seen that?
The Long Riders.
Songwriters. No.
The Long Riders with the about the James Younger gang.
I don't think I have.
It's got the Carradine brothers, the Keach brothers, the Quaid brothers. It's like 4 sets of brothers, I think, or 3 sets of brothers.
Yeah, there's the poster for it. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh man, The Long Riders is awesome. It's an awesome movie about Jesse James and the Younger gang.
So I figured out how to see what you've rated the last. I watched The Funhouse again. I watched a piece of shit movie called Bad Candy. If you got it, just throw it in the trash. Save somebody else from watching
Is
it.
that the one that the chick? She's a young chick and she.
It's like an anthology.
Okay, I'm thinking of Hard
Really
Candy.
cheap
Hard Candy.
anthology garbage.
Okay.
I hated it. I watched The Funhouse again, which I loved,
Yeah.
and I watched The Sadness, which is a Shudder. It's a Raven Banner title, but it's on Shudder.
I haven't gotten around to it yet. Everybody keeps talking about it. But
It's overrated in my opinion.
I finally watched Antlers. A lot of
Oh
people
yeah,
talking about
I've
Antlers.
been meaning to check that out.
I enjoyed it. I liked it.
I did too, man. I went to the theater and seen that one.
Oh,
That
did you?
little boy,
Yeah,
that little boy could act his ass off. I was like,
yeah,
I'm
it
really
was a
surprised.
good flick. I gave it 4 stars. And right before that, the same day, earlier that day, I watched fucking Encino Man with Pauly Shore. It was on fucking selling voodoo for like dirt cheap. I ain't seen that forever. And I probably should have watched it. I used to like the movie back in the day. It didn't hold up very well.
Oh, it didn't work for you.
No, there's a reason why Pauly Shore don't make movies anymore.
I
of course, I watched
Maggie with Arnold.
Okay. Yeah.
And Night of the Living Dead remake, 1990.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah, I need to watch that again. I need to watch the remake. And before that, I got Wild Things, and then I got the Proposition. Brad, you watched that, and then fucking Moonfall. Moonfall was hammered ass. I didn't like Moonfall at all.
Yeah, I'm hearing mixed things on that. So,
well, let's put it this way: I didn't finish it, and I went back and finished a couple of days later, and even then, I was bored to tears. I didn't like it.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know,
people
man.
compare that shit to Armageddon, and don't come on.
What the? No, I couldn't see that, but I just.
No.
I've been hearing mixed shit on it. People love it and people hate it, so I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I got the steelbook, and I'm probably going to end up trying to sell it, or I don't know. I mean, it's not steelbook, and I may try to maybe keep it for a month, maybe give it another watch and try it again. I just didn't give a shit about the characters. What the shit that was happening, that you're rooting for, you don't give a shit. The father-son connection, I just didn't care. I didn't care who died, who lived. And then when it worked out, however it worked out, I didn't give a shit,
Right. That's kind of how I felt about Five Cream.
Yeah.
I just didn't give a shit, like, when I watched it. I mean, it was okay. I did give it a 6 out of 10, but...
So it shows I'm not real familiar with Letterboxd. I do use it.
Right.
But it says new from friends, in order. Tony watched Extreme Prejudice, which is it's the Western from the Vestron that just came out with Nick Nolte. He liked it. Alan watched The Rock. Gore Forever, my buddy Chuck, watched Day of the Dead, which is an awesome zombie movie. Brian Goes Blue watched Pat. It's Pat.
Oh, shit. I remember that shit. I remember on
I didn't know it did that shit. How are you finding this?
It said,
where'd you find this at?
And then it says Dirk watched The Void, which is a fucking hardcore horror film.
Yeah.
It was blood splatter everywhere. So, yeah, it says new from friends, and it shows...
okay. I found it. I found it.
I was trying to figure out how to look at what people were watching, too. But
it just shows, like, what they most recently rated, I guess.
Probably people in the stream are like, or people in the chat are probably like, these dumbasses.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about it, man.
Me either.
Now, Dirk, are you Trenton on here? Is Trenton your name on Letterboxd? Is that you?
No.
It says.
I think it just says Dirk.
Yeah, this says Trenton watched The Sadness.
No, I'm not Trenton.
It says Dirk. The last thing he reviewed was The Void, which we saw. We watched it, Alan. The one where the monster steps on that dude's head and splatters it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm horrible about not marking what I watch.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better. I'm pretty bad at it too.
But I'll see something like popular with friends. I can see that down there and see what everybody else is watching and go, oh, I've seen that, and rate it real quick.
Yeah. Dirk Hall 77 on there.
I'm looking you up now. I thought I was already following you.
Apartment Ominous Hourglass runs out. That's the wrong Void, Dirk.
Is it?
You reviewed the wrong Void. God damn it.
Hey, that's a bad shit insane movie, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a different movie called The Void.
I was even asking you. I was like, is it the one where the damn chick with the shotgun? I mean,
No, you watched the right Void. The review you left was a different movie.
Oh.
Yeah, it was on a different movie called The Void.
Okay.
I'm trying to find it if it's...
Yeah, I typed in Dirk Hall 77 in the search bar up there and nothing came up.
Huh.
I remember, I have to go into members. You got to do the top hat as your,
See here. Yeah.
Is that you right there?
Yeah, Lon Chaney.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Shows you how cultured I am. The dude in the top hat.
Lon Chaney's a man.
All right, I just followed you.
Dirk.
Cool.
That's the right Void. Yeah, that's an
Everybody in
awesome
the chat's
movie.
going bored to tears.
Yeah,
We're
it's
just-
look at these old fucks trying to figure out how to fucking work Letterboxd. Yeah, I'm like an elderly man. I'm the worst one of the three here with technology. I'm terrible at that shit, but I've done that before where I've reviewed the wrong movie. You know.
Oh, I have
thinking
to.
it
I have to.
Yeah.
All right. Sculder says, "Love, Death, and Robots" is a Netflix series consists of short animated films, all different type of animation, produced by Dave Fincher and Tim Miller.
Oh, okay. Dave Fincher's got a pretty good show on Netflix called Mindhunters. It's not bad.
Oh man, that's a great show.
Yeah.
I think they canceled it too, and it sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's good and it's bad because it frees him up to do movies again. You know,
Yeah.
because you do a show, it keeps you fucking busy. But I love the first season. I thought the first season was awesome with Kemper at the end in the hospital. How nobody's fucking there all the time. You're like, oh shit. You imagine being in that moment where that dude's like 7 foot tall, giant guy right in front of him. And there's nobody
Right.
around, just you and him, and you're this tiny little fucking twink of a detective.
Right. Oh, it says Blow is a great film, one of his best. Yeah, I don't know how I never made it so far without seeing that movie. Man, that was a great movie, right up my alley too. Hollow Note says the sadness checks the box for depravity, but as a whole, there's definitely issues. One and done, never need to go back to it for me personally.
I mean, did you hear what he said there? It checks the box for depravity, and I'm going, it's got all that, but it's just kind of shoved in there, and it's obscene just to be obscene, I think, and then it has that bullshit, you know, like it's a Chinese film trying to be a Korean film. Instead of being like a Cat 3, it's more like a Korean film where it has a romantic element in it and stuff, and I'm just like, everybody's creaming their pants over it. It ain't that great. Calm down, you know.
Yeah.
I watch new shit too. I'm excited. I was excited to watch it, but it didn't deliver. Watch an old Cat 3 movie instead.
Sculder22 says Blind Bought the Sadness 4K from Germany. Still have not watched it yet.
Yeah, return it, dude.
I said it's Pat.
It's bad.
It's
I remember
bad.
that shit on Saturday Night Live, man.
Yeah.
Can't do that shit today. Tell you that shit.
Yeah.
Sculder said you just look at activity feed, shows all ratings and watches and whatnot. Yeah. Okay, I just figured that out, guys.
We're working on it. We've only been on fucking Letterboxd for like a year. Don't know what shit about
How
it,
would you
Bill.
rank the Mad Max movies in your guys' opinion? Oh yeah, I love that series, man.
Here we go, Dirt.
Those movies are great.
This one's for you.
Road
Mad
Warrior.
Max, number one.
Yeah.
My number one's gonna be, it's still gonna be Road Warrior, but Blind Fury's almost got up there, but I'm still Road Warrior for me.
Wow.
Fury Road, sorry, Blind Fury, Fury Road.
Same way, Road Warrior. That would
Yeah.
be my number one.
Beyond Thunderdome, I like it, man, but it's probably last. I mean,
I'm with you on that too. I've seen it probably the most because HBO showed it every fucking 2 hours when I was growing up, every single day for like 5 years.
yeah, they did.
But my that's gonna probably be the bottom of the stack for me too.
I think that movie should have been they should have stretched out the Bartertown stuff, and that should have been the whole movie. And then him riding, getting like sent off into the desert, whatever, should have been roll credits. And if you want to do a fourth movie later, fine, we'll do one. But the whole stuff with the kids and all that shit, it really shits the bed after he leaves Bartertown.
I agree. I agree completely. I think
My number two would be Mad Max, the first one.
Hold on just a second, guys.
It's dark as fuck.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead,
All
man.
right.
What are you gonna do? My number two would be Mad Max. And the Kino 4K looks bad. I mean, it looks.
Yeah.
I don't know how they made it look so good. It's awesome.
Last time I watched it, that's the one I watched. Was the last time I watched it.
But people forget the first one for whatever reason. It's a little slower at the beginning because the world's still kind of together. It hasn't quite fallen all the way apart yet, and they're still trying to be cops and stuff. And it's a little slow. He's a family, but he has to lose his family, of course, and then take revenge. He goes full insane, and he's he's crazier in the first one than he is in all the others because he's full unhinged. I mean, he's fucking unglued. And does some wild ass shit in the first one, but you got to get there. There's a little bit of a slow at the beginning, but I really like the first one. But it'd be Road Warrior.
Probably like a lot of people.
Go ahead.
Like a lot of people, the Road Warrior. I seen it in theaters when it came out. Me and my brother went and seen it, and I didn't even know what the fuck it was when I first seen it. I didn't really know who Mel Gibson was then. I just went and seen it like a cool movie, whatever. And I fell in love with it. And then a little bit later, I found out that Mad Max existed. And so I rented that on VHS back in the day. So I'd watched Road Warrior 10 fucking times before I finally seen Mad Max.
Yeah.
And so I always grew up loving the Road Warrior. Mad Max was okay. You need to watch it because I like Road Warrior so much. But as I've gotten older, seen better releases of it. Mad Max is real close to being my number 2. It's my number 3.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big fan of Fury Road. That movie in
Fury
fucking
Road
4K in this room is one of my favorite movies to watch in there. It's fantastic.
Oh, it's killer, man.
Yeah.
The thing with Mad Max that I really like is when he, towards the end when he goes crazy and all that. But like the Road Warrior is actually called Mad Max 2. The U.S. title, U.S. releases the Road Warrior because nobody nobody had seen fucking Mad Max.
Yeah, Australia,
Yeah,
of course.
So it worked, and I still think even if I'd seen the first one first, which I might have, I don't really remember. I still think Road Warrior is the best of them, and I'd say probably 2 would be Mad Max, and then 3 would be Fury Road. But they're right there. Fury Road and Mad Max are right there for me.
Right.
And then obviously Beyond Thunderdome, it takes a fucking huge shit for me when the
it starts off strong, man. But I'm with you. I think that the final climax should have been them in Thunderdome.
Yeah,
and that should have been like the final deal. And then when he got to the land of the kids or whatever the hell it was, it falls off tremendously.
The Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Shit it was.
I don't know what was going on with that shit. I remember when I hated it when I was a kid. And
so, Dirk, your number 1 was Road Warrior. What was number 2?
Mad Max.
Mad Max. What would be your 3rd?
Fury.
Okay, so same order we got basically.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have got the same. Yeah.
Alan's Fury Road was 2, and Mad Max was 3.
Okay.
So,
the old school Mel Gibson. I can't go against those 2 anyway.
I like the unraveling of Mad Max.
But Charlize Theron, Theron, however you say her name, that's my favorite actress.
Yeah, she's great in it. She killed. Yeah. Tom Hardy sucks in fucking Mad Max, Fury Road. He's got 3 lines. You know what I mean? Like as far as acting goes.
Yeah, that was her movie for sure.
It was definitely Charlize Theron's movie.
Yeah. There's my buddy there, Jim Day. He's a good friend of mine. So I appreciate you stopping by, Jim. He's actually the commissioner of my fantasy football league too. So he's a cool dude. Poker buddy, party buddy. We've had a lot of good times together. He's a good dude. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. You just look at it. Okay, we already read those. I think we were caught up. I hope George Miller doesn't take his sweet time with the next Mad Max as with Fury Road. Hell, he ain't got much longer. How old is he now? He's got to be in the 70s.
70s. Yeah.
So
they say he wore that fucking leather jacket the entire shoot, the entire time. It's hot as fuck where they were shooting it at in Africa.
Yeah.
Wore that fucking leather jacket the whole time.
No, he smelled right.
That's how cool. That's how cool George Miller is.
Yeah.
I'll take this shit off for nobody. I don't care how hot it is.
Yeah, but that's a great series, man. I love that box set. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorites I own.
Next time you want to pop in Fury Road, man, try that black and chrome out. See how you like it. I'm telling you,
I need to do that. Yeah, I need to do that.
They both look fucking awesome. I think they both look awesome. But man, that Fury Road, as Dirk would say, it hits different in black and chrome. Yeah, all the fire and shit.
Yeah.
Now doesn't Logan have a black and white edition?
I got that one too. Yeah, it's called the Noir edition.
Yeah.
It comes with 4K. If you'll see it has a sticker on it. Yeah, I got that one too. I like it. Just same way. I'm like, I'll watch both. I'll watch it sometimes in color. Sometimes I'll watch it in the black and white.
George
I don't.
Miller
You know me. I don't buy into all that Criterion bullshit. I just.
Right.
I really, for some reason, those modern movies you put it in black and white somehow does. It's nice change of pace.
Something I have noticed about Criterion though, and I'm not like me at this. Since I started, I'm glad I started this way. I just cherry pick from
everybody,
all the boutiques and shit.
Yeah.
That's what I do too with Criterion.
The thing about Criterion I noticed though, man, they got shit tons of special features.
They're loaded. They're loaded, and their scans are good.
Right.
But the choices of movies that they pick is why I hate them.
All right.
They deliberately go out of their way to be super artsy and they go out of their way to make a movie about, like, they'll make a movie from the 30s, and it's like a French movie about a woman who loses her fucking handbag, and there's like 2 lines of dialogue in it, and they'll give that the fucking Criterion treatment, and it's like, really, this is what you guys picked? And they're just like, and then they're beating off about how great it is. I don't, it ain't my deal, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you the Thief Blu-ray looks.
You keep
fantastic.
championing that damn movie. I gotta
Man,
see
I'm
it.
telling you, it's badass, man. I bought it recently. It's badass.
Thief is
I got it.
awesome. It's
Okay.
just called Thief. It's not called The Thief, but it's badass.
I'm gonna have to check
And
it out.
it's a great release from them, Criterion release.
Yeah. George Miller, 77.
He's a young
He
man.
beat me. Yeah.
I was talking to Darren Burrows earlier from
Dead Pit.
Dead Pit. Well, you're a cult,
Yeah.
and he gave me a bunch of recommendations, man. As far as the Jolly and stuff, I don't know how much y'all like the Jallo or
I love Jallo.
Yeah, I'm kind of a recent fan of it. I got those box sets from Vinegar Syndrome, and I went through the first box set, and I really enjoyed it. I haven't been through the other ones yet.
Okay. He was telling me some
I'm a
shit
fan
I
of
never heard of. That was like highly recommended. Some of them I have heard of, but I just never have. I think I might have watched it way back, but don't remember shit and thought it was boring when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Don't Look Now.
Yeah.
Hearing great things about that.
Have you seen Don't Look Now?
No, that's what I was saying. I think I've seen it when I was a
Okay.
kid.
Oh, okay. If you're a
Right.
kid watching that, I could see why it's boring to a kid,
Yeah.
Don't Look Now, but that fucking ending is so crazy.
Right, that's what he said.
Looking out there that you go away from the movie going, what the fuck? Really?
I'm trying to think. He gave me quite a few, man. Let's see.
I'm really pumped to check out Tenebrae in 4K. Whenever that comes out, I'm really going to be.
When is that coming out? I
It
got
comes
pre-orders.
out, I don't remember the pre-order. It's sometime this summer, but Tenebrae that's my
Did you already
favorite.
pre-order?
I didn't pre-order it yet. I'm waiting for the price to go down on Bull Moose. It's like
I've already
$42.99.
pre-ordered it.
Yeah. But that's my favorite Giallo. That's my favorite Argento. The gore is like for a Giallo, the gore is great. And like, I know like there's a part where the woman gets cut and she just splatters the whole fucking wall with blood.
Yeah.
It's
And that
his most
sheet scene,
violent.
man. You know that sheet scene?
Yeah.
That's just so crazy looking.
Cutting her through the sheet, and it's his most violent film for sure. It's the most gritty and realistic of all of his films, even with the giant blood splatter all over it ain't no mystical shit in there. It's just a dude with a fucking knife, or a dude with a razor. I don't want to say a dude, a character with a razor.
Right.
And there's, like I said, there ain't no mystical shit. It's a straight
Kind
up.
of crazy that's my favorite Argento.
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah, it is, man.
That and opera, neither one of them get enough credit, in my opinion.
I like
Yeah, I watched
Trauma
Opera for the
good.
first time last year, I think.
Trauma's good.
Trauma is
I was
way
surprised.
underrated.
That Vinegar got that,
That's because people fucking hate Trauma. If they got it cheap, they had to get it cheap because nobody fucking likes Trauma. And
That's
I've always-
crazy to me. That's
I've
such an
always liked
original story. The weapon that the killer's using,
Yeah.
everything about it, man. It's-
Yeah. Here's a question for you. What is the horror movie that you hate that most people enjoy? Anthony's Horror and More.
Let's see. Let me think about that.
A Nightmare on Elm
A horror movie
Street.
that you hate that most people enjoy. A Nightmare on Elm Street. What is the horror
Alan
movie that
just
you hate
texted
that
me
most
right
people
out.
enjoy?
Closes it right up. Horror movie that people hate or people enjoy that I hate. I don't know, but
I would have to say probably. I don't know about hate, but shit. Let me think about it for a minute. I gotta think of something I hate that people love.
Yeah, that's
know.
a tough question off the spot.
That's a hard one because I really do like just about everything, but like something super beloved that I don't know. Man, that's tough.
Oh, I can think of one. Blair Witch Project.
There you go.
fucking hate that stupid ass movie. I call it the Blair bitch snot nose flashlight. Blair bitch snot nose flashlight. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
It's like the stupidest ass shit, man. I went to the theater and seen that shit. I was drunk as hell.
Yeah.
And when the movie was over, we're about to get some hate in this chat. I feel like, but
I'm not I don't
at the end of the movie, man, I got up screaming at the screen. I was drunk as hell, and I was like, I want my fucking money back, man. This is bullshit. I never did that in no movie.
I'm a fan of that movie, dude. Sorry, I like that movie.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, it just.
But
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's definitely a payoff at the end that you don't get. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I just have a nostalgic, feels for it from all the hype and shit, the way it was kind of hyped up, and every time I go back and watch it, I have a good time with it. But it's definitely, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah,
that's the one though. That's the one movie everybody seems to love that shit, and I just don't understand. I mean, but everything's gonna be different.
I don't like
for everybody,
I don't really like any horror movie where you can't touch if the whatever the entity, whatever it is, can't touch you. Why am I afraid of it? So like one that I never understood. I saw in the theater with a broad, Paranormal Activity. I've always thought that was way, way overrated. I don't like it. I don't care for it. I just thought.
The first time I seen that was with my son. We had rented it. My oldest boy, when he lived here at home, and everybody was talking about how scary this fucking movie is. We put it in late one night. We were going to watch it. We were getting prepared for some shit now.
Yeah.
And I kept waiting. I looked over at him about halfway through it. I said, "When's this bitch supposed to get scary?" And we got through with it. It's like, hey, there was nothing to that,
Yeah.
And
I guess the part where she's standing over the dude when he's sleeping, or I don't know.
Why my bitch do something like that? I just don't know where. Like, you know what I mean? It's just that you got to have some peril. Your chick gets possessed. Everybody's fought with their girl. They ain't strong. She's possessed. I don't care how many demons is in her. She ain't gonna get over on my ass. I just don't get I didn't get it at all. I'm just watching it going, this is what you think is scary? Well, we better not watch any of my movies.
I mean, I watched Blair Witch 2, man, and I liked it better.
I've heard it's good. I've heard it's good. I haven't seen it.
A lot of people hate it. So
I like it.
I need to rewatch 2 before I give an opinion. I remember watching 2 and not liking it as much, but been a long time ago. I need to rewatch before I give my opinion on that. I don't think I'm gonna like it as much as 1.
Yeah.
I remember that. I don't think I'm gonna like it more than 1, but who knows? It's been.
I did like the remake.
20 years
for Blair
now.
Witch. The remake for Blair Witch. It's like it's doing a lot more. It's dragging people up into fucking trees and shit. It's doing a lot more stuff.
Yeah. The remake of Blair Witch was a lot of fun. That was kind of. I actually went to the theater and watched that one afternoon by myself. There was like one other person in the theater, and by the end of that movie, I'm going, this is pretty fucking creepy. This is a lot scarier than the first one was. A lot more intense.
Yeah, the first one wasn't scary at all to me.
No, it wasn't anything like that. It was, to me, it was more interesting to me, I guess, because all the build up when I went and seen it for the first time.
The dude in the corner, that shit. I mean, maybe I tried to watch it again sober.
Steve, are you?
Well, it's found footage, man. You can't worry about it. That's how it happened, man. It was real.
It's how it really went down.
They can't edit the real shit, man. That's real life, man.
He was taking a fucking piss over in the corner.
I remember the hype though, man. I remember the hype train. The internet
it was the first viral.
Yeah, the internet was like very new.
Yeah.
Nobody knew. I mean, it's kind of like Texas Chainsaw did that shit.
Yeah.
All right, we got a hot take coming up. Let me do this one. It says Thief was great. I got that on your recommendation, Brad. James Caan is such an underrated actor. Yes.
Killer.
Now Barnabas has got the hot take here. He says mine would be Hereditary.
Oh. Going for the
we all turned into Andy Dice Clay.
I know there's a lot of people that agrees with him, man, but I love Hereditary, man. That's the first movie that really creeped me out in a while. And that movie had me turning on a light switch when I walked into a room for a few fucking weeks.
Yeah.
My wife goes to bed before I do every single night. She goes to bed early, and I'm always a fucking night owl. I turn all the lights off and go to fucking bed, and I walk in the fucking room, and there was a few fucking nights after watching that movie that I seen a motherfucker standing in my closet smiling at me. And there was some creepy elements to that fucking movie. You know what I'm talking about. There at the end, you see the naked dude in the corner smiling. That fuck with me, dude. I ain't lying. That fuck with me.
Insanity is terrifying.
Yeah.
And that's what it
And-
is. They're all crazy, but they're all crazy together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it works so well. And what's her name? Tony, whatever her name
Tony
is.
Collette, is that her name?
Tony Collette.
Yeah.
She's fantastic in it. I love the
Yeah.
husband who's not buying any of her bullshit and just going, "That's
Yeah.
enough. Stop."
Yeah,
We're done.
this shit.
Now this movie's interesting to me because it's so fucking split. There's people that love it. There's people that hate it. So Barnabas,
Yeah.
I'd like to know. I mean, like I said, I understand people don't like it, but I'd like to know your take of what you didn't like about it.
You stepped on a
Yeah.
landmine, Barnabas, because we're all
Right.
diehard.
No, I'm just curious. Like I said, I
Yeah.
value everybody's opinion, of course, but
Right.
I loved it, and that's why I'm wondering how somebody is so opposite for a movie that I thought was just like
Tony
shit. That movie kind
Collette,
of scared me a little bit.
And,
Tony
and it-
Collette setting her husband on fire accidentally,
Yeah.
sawing her own fucking head off. I mean,
I mean, that
and then
movie.
the rewatchability, it has so much rewatchability because you can
Yeah.
see stuff in the background, and
Right.
Yeah,
I loved it. I thought it was
Thing-
fantastic.
The thing about it, though, that movie come out, 2018, right?
18, yeah.
that sounds about right. Yeah,
It jumped to my number 5 spot in my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
Like, it's in my top 5. It
Yeah.
knocked
Yeah.
Halloween to number 6.
Top 5 horror or top 5?
That's strong.
Top five horror is my top 5 movies. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's strong, Dirk. That's strong. But
I
yeah,
knocked
I mean,
Halloween out of the 5 spot to number 6.
It has insane rewatchability, and it's creepy as fuck. I mean, that's
There's
just
so
really
much
it.
shit in there that
Right.
don't get seen that you don't notice.
Yeah.
Like the first time I watched it, I didn't really like it, man.
Mhm.
It was crazy. And I watched it again and I was like, damn, I didn't notice none of that shit. What the hell?
It's one of those movies. Once you know where it's going, it kind of helps it, in my opinion. Once you
yeah,
kind
it
of
does.
understand
It does.
what's going on,
Once you know where it's going and you go back and watch all the little nods, whatever, you kind of see. Okay, you realize you understand everything more. It's definitely a better on a rewatch.
yeah,
But it was scared the shit out of me the first time I watched it. The first time I watched it was at theaters. It was
didn't
Father's
see
Day,
it
the
in
year it came out, and me and all my boys and a couple other buddies wouldn't seen it, and it was it got me, and it takes a lot for a horror movie to get me. I mean, like I said, the gore, all the most I just watch it. It's like watching anything else, but something about that one stuck with me.
Especially when you see her in the corner.
yeah,
I didn't notice
Yeah.
that the first time I watched it.
Mhm.
When her son's
Yeah.
in the bed
yeah,
and she's in the corner
Well,
fucking doing the spider crawl shit. I'm like,
yeah.
Next time you
Yeah.
watch it, whatever, the first time you see this motherfucker is when they go into the grandma's funeral, and you see the smiling motherfucker standing there by the casket. And later in the movie, his butt ass naked, dick swinging, in the
Yeah.
closet smiling. You can barely see his ass over here. Yeah, I won't never get that fucking image out of my head.
right.
Fuck Jason, fuck Freddy, fuck all of them. That got me.
Yeah.
that mental illness, that pure insanity,
Yeah,
And that
and
little
they're
girl.
together. Really, I mean, this motherfucker's crazy, and he knows it too. He don't care. It just really ratchets it up for me. And they're all together. They're all working together
Yeah.
in this thing.
That little girl, man. I mean, shit. That's
Yeah.
a damn king demon or some shit inside of her. King payment or whatever.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was called. It's one of the Knights of Satan. It's not Satan.
It's one of the king
Yeah,
of hell or something.
yeah,
It's crazy shit, man.
yeah. It's you got to be initiated by. For anybody that hasn't seen it, initiated by cutting your own head off. So
Dirk.
Yeah.
I'm also from the south, like you are, so I can pick on you. He's from the southern part of hell. He's one of them, the kings of hell. This- See, I'm from the south, so I can pick on him, Brad. You can't pick on him. You're from the north.
yeah,
He sounds like 5 of my cousins. And he said, I think the Babadook sucks ass. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I didn't care for that one at all. I've watched it twice now. And
It's
it
okay.
didn't do nothing for me. It wasn't. It was a good horror movie. It wasn't change the world like most people made it out. The bar got set real high for me when I went to
Yeah.
watch it the first time, and it didn't deliver.
It's
Yeah.
It's just an okay movie.
I haven't seen it. I
overrated.
blind bought it for $3, and I've never watched it. So one day
It's
maybe I'll
overrated.
check it out.
That little kid in there, man. That little boy.
Oh, it's got. Yeah, I keep hearing there's an annoying kid in it. That keeps me from watching it. It's
Yeah.
just
Child
Yeah,
actors.
he is.
I mean, child actors is hard, man.
there's very few good ones.
Right. It's
But yeah, I heard it's not good. It's supposed to be elevated horror. It's not. Fuck that movie. I'll watch it one day.
yeah, it's probably creepy as shit for a little kid to watch. You know?
Yeah, this Calder's agreeing with Anthony on that one. Not a fan of most A24 films. Okay.
Well, there's quite a few really good A24 horror films. You really,
Yeah.
but you know, to each their own. I mean, I get
That's
it.
all
They're
subjective.
Oh yeah, each their own, of course. Like
Subjective.
Barnabas says, crap, I need to watch it again now. That ending was just weird to me. Lost me. I have to watch it again, kind of like Elvis music means people can't be wrong.
You know,
Yeah,
the thing
well,
with
No,
it's another. It is an A24, I believe. Hereditary.
It's
It
one
is.
of those
It is.
movies. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Hereditary.
it's just like X. I liked X a lot the first time I saw it. I liked it even more the second time. Now that you know where it's going, because I'm watching it the first time. I'm telling you, I'm in the theater going. It's over an hour before the first kill in X, and I'm watching and I'm just going, Jesus Christ, the cuck stuff. They're cleaning up cow guts. They're having these long existential conversations about love and this and that. I'm just going, bring on the fucking slaughter. Let's go.
Brad's
and
all. He's kind of like I was when I was a kid.
Yeah,
What
and
the
you know,
damn shit, man.
the first time, that's how I was. Second time I watched it, now that I know where it's going, I can see why they're doing certain things.
Right.
It was a lot better. Even though I really liked it the first time, I liked it even more the second time. So Hereditary is probably the same thing. You could probably say that about most A24s. It's
Yeah.
better on the
Yeah.
second watch.
There's so much shit going on, and like you got to pay close attention to Hereditary. You
Yeah.
really do. It's one of them kind of movies. If you walk
Yeah.
out of the room and you come back, you're not gonna know what the fuck's going on. You know.
Dirk and Alan, you ever see a movie called The Lodge?
Yeah.
The Lodge. It reminds me of Hereditary. You know, kind of similar.
Kind of.
I think you mentioned that the other day to me. I say the other day, a while back, whatever. I don't think I have.
That's a
Listen to it
good.
now.
That's a
good
good ending, man.
Good
Yeah.
modern horror flick.
And that's something I was gonna.
No,
ask y'all
I have
about.
not seen that yet. I have not seen that yet. I need to watch that.
That's something I want to talk about. Like, if the ending of a movie's bad, do you think the whole movie? I mean, do you just be like, "Well, that movie's bad"? So many people do that.
No.
Like,
It goes from it might go from great to good. You know, if
Yeah.
I enjoy the movie. You know,
But most
Depends
people-
on what you can do with it. Like one of my favorite movies, probably definitely my top 3 is Dragged Across Concrete. That movie has a fucking horrible ending. The ending sucks,
right,
but you can stop it and it doesn't change anything. Like
right.
you can stop it before that ending, and you know, if you've ever seen the movie, you get what I
Yeah.
mean. But it just depends on how bad the ending is. If it's a fucking train wreck that totally destroys everything, then yeah,
a
it
good
can-
a good example, Brad, would be The Proposition we watched the other night. The whole movie was like, okay, we were engaged, it was all right. If the ending would have landed, if they'd have gave us the fucking blow everybody up, we're gonna be all
Yeah.
kind of crazy at the ending. I think even Brad would agree. I think it would have been up here.
Oh yeah,
But because the ending
definitely
didn't deliver like that, it lowered the movie for both of us. I
Yeah.
think so.
kind of
But
it's a slow burn that never catches fire. That's the way I would describe The Proposition.
Right.
But
yeah, I don't know how to
I-
answer that. It all depends on the movie. It depends on
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
A
know.
lot of people, though, if the ending's not like what they expected, the whole movie was shit.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah,
And I try to look at it like, well, you know, so much of the movie was great. You know.
Yeah,
And
a lot of
this
people.
part, you know,
Yeah.
like the first, the first, second, third acts of a movie.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people hated. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I saw No Country for Old Men in the theater, and I loved it. I walked
That's
out
an
of
awesome
there
ass
going,
movie.
I
Yeah.
fucking loved it. But
Damn
there
right
were
it is.
people going, "What was that fucking ending? Josh Brolin should have won."
No.
Well, shit, it's a crime movie. A real
No, he
crime
shouldn't have
movie,
won.
all bets are off. It don't matter who's in
Yeah.
it, what's going on. It's crime. People can get killed, you know, just like anybody else. And I thought it worked perfectly. But, you know, I mean, a lot of people consider that ending to not be great.
Yeah, he wasn't going to make it anyway, though. You're
Yeah.
fucking with the cartels, man.
Yeah, he knew, you know, if you're watching it serious, you should know he's not going to make it. You know, he has a lot of trouble, but the idea that he was going to come up against Bardem and win, come on.
Well, even
Bardem's
if he
not gonna
did
stop.
win with him,
Yeah.
somebody in the dark's going to come
Yeah.
for his ass eventually.
Yeah, well, and Bardem, is never going to stop.
Right.
He's not going to stop till he gets that money.
Yeah.
Man, that scene with the gas station attendant, the coin flip.
Yeah. Hell
Man,
yeah.
that's great cinema, man. I could watch that damn thing.
Yeah.
It's so good.
The
don't put it in
end,
your pocket.
I love the end with Bardem and Josh Brolin's wife, where he's telling her that I'm here because I promised your husband that I'd kill you, and she's
Yeah.
going, that doesn't make any sense, and he's just like, I don't care if it makes sense. That I
Yeah.
told your husband he could have saved you. I told
Yeah.
him what I was going to do, and now I'm here to do it.
Pure evil son of a
It
bitch.
just fucking
Yeah, he really is, man.
man of his word.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Woody Harrelson.
He already got the fucking money. He's already got the money. No reason to involve himself in another murder. I don't know. I told that motherfucker to give me the goddamn money, bring me the money, or I'm gonna kill his bitch. Didn't do
Right.
it. So, guess what, lady? It's not your lucky day.
Right.
Coming home from the funeral from her mother, Javier Bardem's waiting. For her.
Better dig
Yeah.
too, huh?
Yeah, that's a creepy bitch then. And then Barnabas Collins, that was a great hot take, man. Good shit.
Yeah.
Future Boy said The Witch is pure garbage. Loved Hereditary. I put right up there with The Exorcist. My opinion, the most creepy genre is devil worshipping cults.
Yeah.
So what y'all thought on The Witch being pure garbage? What y'all think about The Witch?
I fucking love the witch.
I love the witch.
I
thought
did
it was
too.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that damn deluxe badass
Yeah.
set pre-ordered. I can't wait for it.
It's coming, man. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Black Phillip.
Yeah, Black Phillip. Oh, I loved it. I ate it up.
Them little kids, man.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
talking to the goat,
Yeah,
and it's
that
another
damn goat
perfect
kept whispering in
example.
their ear and shit.
Yep, another perfect example. You watch it the second time, it's even better.
Right.
One thing I've noticed about these A24s, man, is it's very diverse. I mean, there's people that love them, the people that hate them, man.
They're polarized.
Maybe that's why they're great. I mean, I don't know.
The big polarization. I can't think of one A24 that is universally loved across the board.
No,
Yeah, that's
all
good. Yeah,
very
you're right.
polarized.
You're right.
yeah, I can't think of none.
So I like that, man. I love that they're making stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
not cookie cutter. It's outside the box kind of, and
Yeah.
I
And
just I
like
really enjoy it.
Midsommar.
Yeah, Midsommar is a perfect
Yeah,
example. That's
after Hereditary, man, I was high for Midsommar, and I just, yeah.
very polarizing
Honestly,
movie.
I think I told this funny story before. To me, it's funny. When I went to see Midsommar the first time, it was like we have Tuesday night $5 movie nights here in my local theater. So for every Tuesday night, we'd go see the latest movie that was coming out. This is back before COVID, obviously. Well, I had hurt my fucking shoulder real bad, and I was taking pain pills like a bitch. And I got there to the damn, there's a bar there at our theater. We'd always go have dinner, have drinks at the bar, go see a movie on Tuesday nights. Well, I got there and I started pounding double Jackson Diet Coke. And on top of those damn pain pills. The time the movie started, I checked out like 10 minutes into it, fell asleep. I woke up, I went with my buddy and his wife. My wife don't do scary movies, so I was flying solo, I was third wheeling it. So I went with my buddy and his wife. And I pass out. I wake up at the scene where the dude's, I guess, in the fucking tent with 20 women that's got full bush. And I wake up and I look over, I go, what in the fuck are y'all watching? That's the first thing I seen in this movie.
Yeah.
And they started dying. And I woke up out of a deep sleep. I've said it really loud. What the fuck are y'all watching? And I didn't watch the rest of the movie up to that point until we got it on physical media.
Yeah.
So that was my first experience with that. I watched it from that point on, once I woke up. But
Yeah.
so yeah, that was a strange movie for me. And it still is not my favorite. It's, way below Hereditary for me.
Yeah.
Um,
Some people love it better than Hereditary. And they
I
like
know,
both
I know.
films.
Wesley
I love
Snipes
it.
fucking loves
Yeah.
that movie. And I like it. Don't get me wrong. I hated every fucking one of them kids. I couldn't wait to see him get turned into a fucking scarecrow and a fucking bear and all the other fucking dumb shit that happened. I like kill them all. God, I hated all of them. And that's what's going to happen. You take a fucking college kid to not see that fucking shit. The college kids we got now, it would take those dumb motherfuckers to not see that they're the pig. They're going to be roasted any time now.
And
I thought they were going to eat them. That's what I thought.
have you watched
Right.
it again, Pops? Have you watched it again?
I have watched it one full time since then.
Okay.
And that was right after it came out on physical media. I watched it, and I haven't watched it since then. And
Well, there's a lot of that same shit, like in Hereditary. There's shit on the back walls and shit.
Yeah.
like with pictures and shit.
Pictures
It's
of the
telling the
bear,
whole story
and
of what's going
fire.
to happen to these fucking people.
You know,
Yeah.
you can see.
I
what
got
they
the,
sacrificed.
I got the 4K. I got the 4K from overseas because you know they got that big ass yellow 4K over here, but I got just a regular size 4K from somewhere, like UK or
Okay.
Germany or somewhere. I got that
Oh,
coming in. So I'll probably watch it again when I get the 4K in and give it another shot.
Yeah,
got
it,
the
it,
big
it
yellow
ain't it
shit.
ain't hereditary in my opinion, but it is. I still like it. I still
Yeah.
enjoy it.
It's
as a
long
time.
as hell.
It is very long. You know me.
The second time I watched it, I watched the full movie. Like I said, I liked it, but it wasn't hereditary. And being the same director, I compared it. But
And to me, this might be a little too far fetched or whatever. To me, it seems like he did like a very dark movie first,
Mhm.
and then he did a bright ass movie. Like everything's
Yeah.
in the daylight, you know.
Yeah,
yeah,
It's just kind of crazy.
yeah. It's a folk horror. It's out there.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like there's scenes where it's like
The gore, those in broad daylight, and it's like, shit,
Yeah.
you know. It's like,
yeah, there was like period blood in my drink and like pubic hair in my food, and the lady goes, "That sounds right." And then, of course, the college kid is just like, I want to accept other people's cultures. I don't want to be rude. People don't think we're assholes if we leave. And I'm going, let them think we're fucking assholes. I don't give a shit. I'll burn this whole motherfucker down. I'm not getting in that bear suit.
Brad's the first one to die.
I would be the first. I'd be
Midsommar
like,
Part 2.
"Listen, there's something wrong here. We're getting the fuck out of here. I saw a Holiday Inn down the hill. I'm going there. I'm waiting for my fucking plane. Fuck
Yeah.
Yeah, Brad ain't gonna make it to the sequel.
yeah. Ain't got no Wi-Fi out here. Shit, I'm not staying here.
So I did.
Robert Monty said, "What's up, boys? Agree, but don't waste your time on the Babadook. I thought it was man. Did nothing for me. Glad you agree, pops."
Yeah.
Anthony Howard Morris, what's up, Rob? Sorry, guys, I'm gonna call it real fast.
It's
Y'all
okay.
keep on going. Barnabas says, "I love The Witch. A24 also have to check it. Hereditary again." Rob says, "Hey, Anthony,
Robbie?
Sidney Banks, The Black Coat's Daughter by A24 was an okay movie. I just got that one in. I have not seen it yet, so I need
Yeah,
to
I
check
heard-
that one out.
Not seen it either.
Pretty good stuff about it. I don't really.
Yeah, I've
know.
heard good things too. I've watched the trailer for it a few times, but
I need to watch it.
So, Brad, what are we gonna do our A24 month? I know we were talking about doing A24 month and then doing our top 5, maybe in July or June. Have we talked about that anymore? Or do you want to talk about that later?
We could do it in June. Because July, I think we should do Western month or maybe Blockbuster
No.
month or something like that.
I got enough A24s in now, and I got more on Vudu. I could watch it on Vudu. I got enough now where I could do an A24 month, whichever month y'all want to do it.
Yeah,
Eighth. Have you seen Eighth Grade?
eighth
Yeah.
grade. I haven't seen
Yeah,
that.
That was kind of different.
yeah, it was different. And there's another one. This one I think won fucking Best Picture. I think it was Room or The Room.
Room.
But yeah, the girl that played Captain Marvel, whatever. I can't remember her name, but her and some girls held hostage in some room,
Yeah.
and it was very slow, but yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, the big payoff is you figuring it out, but it's just like, oh, really? Well, you figure it out. Like that's what people say. Like, oh, you figure out she's being held captive, and it's like that's like halfway through. I don't know. Just didn't really hit for me either.
Hollow Note says still have to see Hereditary.
Hollow Notes, what are you doing with your life?
Damn. Yeah, man.
Marvin says I love The Witch A24 also, so I will watch Hereditary again. The Lodge was awesome and a Hammer movie.
Hey, you call that a Hammer movie? I don't know. I thought it was more like closer to folk. I mean, it was really more of a folk horror to me than
The Lodge.
The Lodge, yeah.
Um,
Way out in the wilderness, you know, the cult angle.
yeah.
I need
It's
to check
really
it
out
out.
in the wilderness, but
Have y'all seen? I think it's called The Rental.
the rental, I love the rental. Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen The Rental.
release.
That was.
Yeah.
That don't get talked about.
No,
At all.
Yeah,
people didn't like
we
it.
watched
I guess,
that.
and
We watched that right before I went to Colorado, and we got a fucking Airbnb for a week. So yeah, that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah.
I started watching Jaws for you go swimming. You know, so that wasn't a good idea.
James Franco's little brother made that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I thought he did a
It's
good job. First movie,
pretty
hell
solid.
yeah.
It's pretty solid.
No.
Anthony said, Sydney Eubanks, yeah, I like the Black Coat's daughter too. Did I skip somebody? No.
No, he said
All
that
right,
earlier.
Future Boy. Old Henry is a perfect example. The ending made the movie from 6 to 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Speaking of Henry, I just did my disc replacement thing today with Arrow. So if you guys hadn't done that yet, you can go out to their website and fill out the form or whatever. And if you got it from Arrow, you can do it through them. Or if you got it from, like, I got mine from Diabolic. And there was another way to do it through Diabolic. But just go out there to like arrowvideo.com. You can find the thing about it. So, all right, Hollow Note says, depends on the movie. Some movies feel like they are building up to something, so if the end falls short, then the movie falls short. But a movie with good substance, but suspect ending is fine with me. Yeah, I can agree with that.
It's tough to end a movie, man. It's just like a TV show or anything else. The ending is very, very hard. How do you make it feel?
That's the one thing everybody's going to remember about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they walk out of the theater, that's going to be fresh on the mind, and that's going to be the word of mouth. If it's a shitty ending, word of mouth is going to be hurt by it. You know, they walk out going, damn, the ending was amazing, and everybody's going to talk about it and get more people in asses in the seats.
That's why Shyamalan had so much buzz for so long, because he nailed the endings, just movie after movie, just nailed an ending. And then, of course, obviously fell off at a certain point.
I don't know, man. Old was great, man.
I didn't see Old.
I'm bullshitting, man. It sucked.
Podcast. What's going on, Mel? I appreciate you stopping by, Mel. Doing well. Just enjoying my time off of work for a few days. Appreciate you stopping by. Anthony's Horror and More. Hey, Mel, welcome to the party. Hollow Note says, I really like the Vavitch.
The Vitch.
Yeah. Midsommar is the one I don't enjoy. I don't partake in drugs strong enough to find joy in Midsommar.
Yeah. I'm about as straight and stiff as you can find. And I'm watching Midsommar. I understand if you're probably under the influence, you'd like it more. I'm just watching it going, kill these fucking kids.
I can speak from experience. If you're under the influence, don't pass out in the movie. Pass out, you're not going to enjoy it very much.
You're not going to like it. You're not going to know what's going on.
Waking up to that.
All right.
That one thing,
when they sacrifice the old people at 74 or whatever, the kids are just like still like, no, this is their culture. We don't want to be rude. I'm like, be rude. Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking? They just sledgehammered somebody.
About 72, I'm gonna change my religion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna find me a new god about 70.
Yeah.
All right. Sydney Eubanks, I love Killing of a Sacred Deer by A24. Weird movie. I got that one coming in. Have not seen that one either.
Yeah, Killing a Sacred Deer is a great one. A lot of fun. You'll never find another movie like Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Yeah, a lot of people talk pretty highly of it. My Killer Podcast. Well, hey there, and thank you, Anthony Thor and more. Holland, what's up, son? Melson, hey everybody. My Killer Podcast. What's a horror movie that most people love but you hate? My Killer Podcast. What's the horror movie that most people love that you hate? Yeah, that's been a hot topic here tonight. It's been a good question. Pure Hangout, what's going on, man?
Hey, man.
Robert Manu saying hey. A24 I like. Green Room, Ex Machina, both of those are great. X, I agree with that one. Uncut Gems is great. Room, take it or leave it. Mid-90s I have not seen. The Disaster Artist I heard was great but I have not seen. Most Violent Year, I own that now but I haven't seen it. The Spectacular Now I own.
I haven't seen. Yeah.
The Kill Team, Free Fire, The Rover. Brad was saying The Rover was good. I own it now but I have not watched it.
It's solid.
Val and Son of a Gun. I own Son of a Gun. I hadn't watched it. I like Ewan McGregor, so I'm
good.
Most of those I haven't seen.
Dude, when I started collecting these A24s, they got a ton of these movies, man. There's a ton of really good movies that I'm excited about watching.
Disaster Artist is a lot of fun, especially if you've seen the movie that they're talking about, The Room. Yeah,
I've seen enough reviews of people talk about it. Like I feel like I've watched that movie. I've never sat down and watched all of it, but I know all the high points.
The Disaster Artist is way better. It's a crazy story.
We can't talk about A24 and not mention Under the Skin, though, man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
If Dirk's involved, we're going to be talking Under the Skin. I'm going to get that 4K.
I own that one now, too.
It's definitely better than people give it credit for. People act like it's the worst fucking thing ever. They had no budget. They spent all their money getting Scarlett Johansson. So
I
It
thought
didn't
the
have much
special
to do.
effects were awesome though.
Yeah, the alien. Spoiler alert: the alien at the end. You know, I thought it looked good.
Right.
Yeah. It was a Hammer movie.
Really,
Damn.
the Lodge, the new Lodge that came out.
I thought Hammer's
2005.
been out of business for
Yeah.
years.
There may be a Hammer title called The Lodge from back in the day. This movie.
Maybe it was a remake of a Hammer movie. Maybe
Yeah,
it was a
maybe
remake
it
of an
was.
old Hammer movie. That's what he's talking about.
Okay.
Clarify for us, Barnabas. I thought Hammer was gone for a while. Our Hollow Note says, I haven't seen Hereditary. Please don't beat me with pillowcases of soap.
That reminds me of what is that? Oh no,
Full Metal Jacket.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Lodge was bleak.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Great ending. I loved it.
Made by Hammer.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know they were still around.
I didn't either. Interesting. Mel says Midsommar, the new Candyman, I Spit on Your Grave, talking about movies that that she hates that other people like.
I don't know anybody that likes the new Candyman. So.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen it. I mean, I probably should watch it, but I mean, everybody was shitting on it so much. I never went in theaters, and I didn't buy it.
Yeah. I went to the theater and was really disappointed, man. Wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Enough said. It's terrible.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, what's his name? Todd, the Candyman. I forgot he was in The
Pretty
Rock.
tall.
You know, he's a creepy bitch in that too. You know,
Tony
there at the
Todd's
end, whenever
Tony Todd.
when Ed Harris starts getting cold feet, you know, he's just like, let's kill everybody. You know, he's that craziness. You know,
That's one of the things that made me mad about the new Candyman. They had opportunity to use his voice.
He could have at least had a cameo or something.
yeah.
They had a CGI face of him. I was like, dude, really? He was in there for like a minute, maybe. Not even a minute. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't even him. Damn. CGI bullshit.
Yeah.
Michael Podcast, nice. You had a whole list ready to go. All right, Rob says, I'll jump in on that one, Anthony's Horror. Never understood the appeal of the Paranormal Activity movies. We were talking about that earlier. There's nothing scary about a door moving 3 inches.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
22, that's a solid list. I love Greed Room and Ex Machina. What's that, Dirk?
Which of the Paranormal Activities was with the 2 little girls, though? I liked that one. Did y'all see that one?
Mm-mm.
The 2 little girls, and they was recording shit. It was supposed to be before the first one, like a prequel. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I think I've only seen the first 2, and I just bought that box set. I say a box set. It's that little Amory case that's got all the movies in it, real cheap. I bought that recently, so I kept telling myself I was gonna go and watch all those, but I think I've only seen the first 2. I think.
Okay. That's probably 3 then.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All right. Barnum says, "Yeah, I'll check it out." And the new movie is Hammer. Okay. The Resident and The Woman in Black is also Hammer.
Damn.
Where the hell we
I
been?
didn't know they were still around.
Rob says, I think it's part 2, Dirk. Okay. Maybe I have seen it. Mid-level media, what's going on, Ken?
Yeah, I never got past the first Paranormal Activity, and I'm sorry I saw it.
And the one
Yeah, like I said, I went into that one thinking it was going to be the next great thing. It was going to be scary as shit, man. And I walked away from it going, it wasn't that scary.
Right.
Paranormal Activity 3 is the one you're talking about, and it's great. Okay, so that's why I didn't know what you're talking about. I think I've only seen the first 2, like I said. So, Ken's saying there's 3.
But I mean, a ghost movie that I thought worked was The Conjuring. I thought that worked really well.
Yeah.
The Conjuring 3 fell off a lot for me, but the first 2 Conjurings were really good. The first Conjuring was damn instant classic. In my book. The whole cast of that movie was great. Scary as shit too. You know, it was a good one.
James Wan.
Conjuring 2, I've seen many times. I like it. And speaking of that, they were supposed to do a spinoff of the Crooked Man. There's supposed to be a spinoff movie of him, and that kind of fell through. I guess I ain't heard nothing else about it. That was a rumor. He was going to get his own standalone movie in that universe.
Yeah.
But, not sure what happened with that.
Yeah, it's like I said, I'm not a big fan of ghost movies at all, but man, I always thought that thing worked great. And then
That's why you never seen Fright Night, right?
yeah, I until recently I thought Fright Night was about ghosts.
Damn.
I'd
the
never
cover.
seen it and never rented it because the cover it looked like a fucking ghost to me, and I'm just
Yeah.
going, oh, ghosts are gay. I'm not watching this as a little kid. Just going, I'm not watching this. Al about punched me in the face when I told him that.
Yeah, it's only the greatest damn vampire movie ever made.
My favorite vampire movie would have to be Salem's Lot, for sure.
Yeah.
What's everybody's favorite vampire movie in the chat?
Yeah,
already know
that's
it.
interesting.
What about you, Alan? What's your favorite vampire movie?
Well, mine's Fright Night, and real
fucking
close is
ghost
Lost
movie?
Boys. Yeah, that Ghost movie is my favorite, and then Lost Boys is going to be a close two, but Fright Night's my number one. That's my
Yeah.
favorite vampire movie.
I'd say mine's From Dusk Till Dawn.
That's a good one, too.
The
The first three Paranormal Activity films tied together perfectly. Great horror trilogy. You know, it's interesting. I heard you say that the other day also. From Dusk Till Dawn, I guess when I first think of that movie, I don't think vampire movie. I mean, yeah, it's got the twist at the end. But
Yeah.
when I think vampire movie, that movie never registers. But you're right, though. That's a good. It qualifies.
You know me,
It's a vampire
with
movie.
With crime
You know?
movies, I'm a huge crime movie freak, and that's what
Yeah.
I thought it was. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm watching this.
It's got a little bit of everything going
And
on.
it turns into, I would have liked it if it didn't have vampires. I thought it was
Right.
going great without it. And then the vampires come in, and I'm in. I don't care. Let's do it. I read recently that they had to change, the MPA made them change the blood to make it, the vampire's blood has to be green.
Really.
Because
Yeah,
there
it was so much going on.
Yeah.
But the Tom Savini dig gun was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No problem.
that was his idea too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen an interview. He said that was my idea. He took
Yeah.
credit for that shit.
It's just funny that they hired Tom Savini to act, which he's a great actor. Don't get me wrong, that's fine.
Yeah.
And they have Greg Nicotero do the effects. It's like
Yeah.
you could have just paid Tom Savini twice. He's right there. I'm sure he helped. Don't get me wrong, but he was
Yeah.
hired as an actor, not as a not to
Right.
do effects. Greg Nicotero was hired to do the effects. Who's also in the movie?
Rob says, I work about 3 minutes from the real Conjuring house.
No,
Sounds like discount real estate to me.
go do it. House tour.
And said, hey to Ken.
That'd be the Amityville house, though, right?
I don't know the backstory on that. If it's the same, that's the same story.
supposed to be.
No, I don't think the Conjuring was based on the Amityville people, was it? It was the same
Okay,
people that cleaned the house. The same
Yeah.
people that cleaned the house, whatever, but it's a different family. It's a different
That's right,
different
that's
story.
right. Yeah, and there's some weird. I don't. Have y'all seen that guy's YouTube channel? That he when Ed and Lorraine Warren died,
Hmm.
he still takes care of all their artifacts and stuff.
Their Annabelles and all that shit.
Yeah.
He shows like Annabelle, the real Annabelle, in a case and all that shit. It's
Yeah.
it looks like a Raggedy Ann doll. It don't
I'd
look
have burnt
like
that. I'd have
Yeah.
burnt that fucking doll up. You kidding
Yeah,
me? I'd
you
have
ain't
burnt
putting
that
my
thing.
chunky ass in that room. When they went in. I don't give a damn if it's a movie or not. I ain't going to that room.
Not
Yeah.
happening. But
You know, and they got a kid. Let's talk about that for a minute. They got a kid in this house. It's like, look here, I told you, don't go in there. You get possessed.
Yeah.
You know, fuck that. Get that shit out of my house. You know,
me and that doll are gonna go have a walk next to the fire. She's gonna have an
you
accident.
know, I mean, I don't know. That just seems kind of batshit crazy to me.
Yeah, you guys remember? You remember Sinister? I
Yeah.
would
Oh,
like that one. With
Yeah, that's a creepy ass movie too. What's his name?
Bagul.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about the main actor, the guy that plays the dad.
Ethan Hawke.
What's his fucking
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, the killer just sets like these elaborate like suicide type things, like a tree limb falls off and kills all of them at once.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting for a modern movie, the way they did that.
Let's see what everybody says about the vampire movie here. I'm sorry, Dirk. Go ahead, man.
He's such a piece of shit, though. You think about it, man. You know?
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah. In the movie, the character.
Oh, the character who he knows all about it and doesn't tell his fucking wife about it. Moves
Right.
him and the kid in the house. Yeah,
Trying to read.
Yeah,
the
Revive
killer,
his
by the
book.
way,
Reader.
the
Shit.
killer kills whole families.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and move the whole family in just to write this fucking book. Yeah,
Yeah, the whole town pissed off at you. You know, nobody knows why.
nobody
Like,
wants you there.
Well,
Yeah,
all right. Rob says the Lost Boys hands down, and Ken agrees with Brad there. Dusk Till Dawn. Fright Night is a close second though. Yeah, that's pretty much me. Fright Night just a little bit, but Lost Boys is right there. Damn Dirty Ape, one of the best YouTube names ever. Lost Boys. My Killer Podcast. Mel says the Lost Boys is all time.
Right.
All notes says John Carpenter's Vampires, then Fright Night's original.
Okay.
I love John Carpenter's Vampires.
Yeah. Ross says, hell yeah, the Mel. Scholar says Blade and 30 Days of Nights are a couple favorites. Yeah,
Okay.
those are both good too.
30 Days a Night was good.
Mid level says Sex Machine. Yeah, that was Savini's character, wasn't it?
Going that bullwhip.
Such a great movie, man. Such a great movie. Talk about the damn foot fetish with Quentin Tarantino. He went all out on the foot fetish.
It was on full force in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Future Boy says James Wan made Lights Out. That's another good movie that people don't talk about. That's a solid movie. Lights Out, a remake no one talks about from YouTube, short movie, much creepier. Yeah, that Lights Out's pretty twisted, man.
Yeah, I got that.
Alexa, stop. Sorry, y'all. Alexa had to give her take. Hollow Note says the Vamps and 30 Days of Nights looked awesome. That's the movie I need to revisit.
Really underrated vampire movie.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's good. It's been a while. I always forget about 30 Days of Nights. I think that's massively underrated.
I didn't like the sequels though. To that.
Rob says good call, Holland.
Anybody in there? My grandfather used to quote that line. That's like old man wisdom. That quote, and he had never seen Blade, so that's got to be like 60s jargon or 50s jargon or something.
That's the
Yeah, my
first
dad
time I've
was
ever
my
seen
dad
that.
was the king of these damn sayings. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, go
And what's
piss
funny
up a rope
is
and weird things like that. These people.
my
go
kids say the
back
same
and
shit
forth.
about me. Whatever. I'm usually just rehashing what my dad heard my dad say growing up.
Yeah, I
But,
saw that in Blade, and as a little kid, I went, "My fucking grandfather! They ripped off my fucking grandfather." He's been saying that forever.
Mel says, "Well, now I want to see Pops go into the Conjuring junk room." No. Yeah, there'll be a live stream worth watching right there. I won't be in there long. It's going to take a lot of big men to get me in there.
Was there any 28 Days Later in the? Well, that's a zombie movie. I'm sorry, I'm getting my genres crossed up. But I never seen. People keep going on about the Lost Boys. I've never seen the Lost Boys. I was more of a Near Dark guy.
This is the thing about the Lost Boys. If you didn't watch it back in the day and don't have the nostalgia for it, you're still going to like it. It's a solid ass vampire movie. But somebody that grew up with the Lost Boys are going to be a bigger fan than somebody like you that's going to go into it for the first time in 2022.
I watched Near Dark like a lot when I was a kid, and I always kind of felt they were similar. But Near Dark, from what I understand, is it's a harder, horror than
it's more definitely more gore.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lost Boys is a lot of fun, man. They make it where you almost want to be a vampire, but it's like cool to be a vampire. It's one of those. I mean, Kiefer Sutherland and I can't remember his damn name. The brother that turns. Spoiler alert. Patrick something. Jason Patrick. It's just it's a great cast, man. Frog Brothers.
Near Dark, they got a kid vampire in Near Dark. Yeah.
You got a few of those in Lost Boys too.
Okay.
Blade is also awesome. Mel says Sinister is a great flick. Yeah, that's one I want to go back to as much.
It's got some of the best jump scares.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta I forget the rules. There's some kind of rules, but with Sinister.
Yeah. I know the demon that eats children, souls. Or something.
Yeah, you gotta sell the house or something. I can't remember what the way to get out of it, but you gotta sell the house to somebody else, or there's some kind of thing with Sinister that I can't remember this.
What's y'all's thoughts on Insidious?
Never seen Insidious.
Insidious, yeah.
I have it. I just haven't watched it yet.
Need to watch it. That movie had a couple scenes in it also that stuck with me a little bit. That was a good one.
It's got one of the best jump scares ever.
Hell yeah. Broad daylight in a scary movie, you're supposed to be safe. You can take a breath for a minute.
And the mom, what's her name? The older lady?
Lynn Shay. Lynn Shay?
No. She was in The Entity.
Oh, you're talking about the guy's mom. Okay, I'm thinking about the cleaner, the lady that comes in to clean the house, Lynn Shay.
Right.
You're talking about his mom. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just thought that was kind of coincidence. You know, the entity, the
Right.
Insidious.
Yeah,
Lynn-
yeah, I think you
Lynn
would like
Shay, yeah.
Insidious. I think you would like Insidious, Brad. It's
Barbara
pretty solid.
Hershey.
That's it, Barbara Hershey. Yeah.
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 But yeah, Anthony, I love John Carpenter's Vampires.
Yeah.
I was afraid somebody was going to ask that. I've never seen it. I own it back there. It's a collector's
Oh,
edition.
it's-
I still haven't watched it
It's
yet.
a fucking blast. I
Yeah,
love
Everybody
it.
keeps saying that, man. I just have not got to it yet. I'll put it at
James
the top
Woods
of the
is
stack.
playing. He's playing like maybe 37,
Yeah.
but he's about 62. they dye his hair jet black. They put him in a leather jacket. His fucking jeans are up to his nipples. You know, he's trying to be super cool. It is a lot of fun. Like they wanted Alec Baldwin, they got Daniel Baldwin.
Yeah, I've had that collector's edition now for over a year, and I still ain't watched it yet. I got to get on that.
It's a
So
lot.
that's been the next stream.
And it's gory as shit. There's a
Good.
lot. of
Yeah, I'll
gore.
check it out. I'll check it out. Hell, maybe it'll knock Fright Night off my list. Number one, we'll see.
Part 2 got Bon Jovi in it.
Oh, there you go. Can't go wrong there. But James Woods' lines are so good in it. Like he gets in a fight with the main bad guy, and he dresses. He's a vampire. He wears black, and you know
Some bitch looks like Marilyn Manson.
he looks like a lot like Marilyn Manson. And James Woods. They're in the middle of a fight with a vampire that's going to rip his head off, and he's going, "You come and get me, you pole smoking fashion victim."
Now, what'd you say Bon Jovi was in? Bon Jovi was in
He's in part 2 of that.
Vampires?
hmm
So there's a sequel to it. I don't have the sequel.
He's a lead character, I believe. It's pretty
He
crazy.
was halfway there, and he's living on a prayer, what I hear.
He's
Yeah.
All right, that's my last Bon Jovi joke of the night. All right, Robert says, getting a little mahogany
Padre, yeah.
Padre.
But
Okay, that
back
must be
then
the
when I'm
vampire
kicking
one.
the shit out of you, Padre, did you get hard?
All right, I have to watch that tomorrow now. I'll watch that
making
tomorrow.
fun of the priest. He's like, you know, all priests are gay, right? And he's just he's like back then, you know, when I was, were you looking at my ass? Like it's like a constant thing with him. That's
I love James Woods. I love his, his the way he's a smart ass. He's just funny to me.
He's
No.
always a smart ass. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I loved what's the movie with him and Lou Gossett Jr. Where Lou Gossett Jr. has to fight like
Dickstown.
20 guys. Yeah, Dickstown. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
Rob says Barbara Hershey. She was in Insidious.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was asking. Yeah, he was surprised.
Yeah.
But
She's pretty. She takes that. She does pretty good in the Entity. I'll tell you that much. That is one.
and that sound effect from the Entity, that whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That entity is a ferocious male
Yeah.
entity demon.
Yeah.
That is really giving it to her. I'm surprised. I'm watching that going, Jesus, this is
yeah, he moved right past the romance.
yeah.
Let's just say this.
Skipping the games, going right in.
I imagine when that movie came out back in the day, that had to be a pretty hard watch. That was pretty hardcore for back then.
That was
What is
that's
that,
a
early 80s?
serious-
Like 80, had to be 81, 82, 83. That
Wow, very
range
early
somewhere.
80s movie,
I
and
think it was
Yeah.
82.
they had these.
I didn't see it
gags
until I got
and-
the collector's edition with Screen Factory. I had never seen it.
I seen
Heard
it
about
when
it,
I
but
was
never
kid.
watched it.
I saw it when I was a
Okay.
kid, man. I should have been
Yeah.
seeing that shit when I was a kid, but
Yeah, I watched it about 2 years ago. And
you know how it
They have
was.
this, like
Right.
they have the gag with the hands on her, like on her
Mhm.
body, and it's
Yeah.
like it really looks like there's hands moving across her body, all natural or practical
Oh, yeah.
effect.
Yeah,
Good one.
that was crazy. That
The
shit-
ending, I don't know what the fuck happens at the end. Like they get a ghost room together or something, and they use her
try to recreate our house. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's,
It didn't quite work, but I don't think it's ever quite explained what it is or why it's some rape demon. But
supposed to be based on a true story, you know.
yeah,
But you know, there's a lot of special people out there.
yeah. Well, everybody keeps calling her crazy until they actually see it happening, I guess. But it's not bad. So if you're really into rape demons, there's a movie called. It's actually better than that. As far as rape demon movies go,
Damn.
this is the top. This is the Casablanca of rape demon movies. It's called Incubus. The Incubus. It's a Vinegar Syndrome title. Alan, you probably got it on the shelf back there. You pop that in. That's a good time.
I
It's
know
a
what you're talking
really-
about. I don't think I have that one. I know what you're talking about.
Just a drooling fucking savage of a rape demon, and it works. It does work. Really good soundtrack in it. It's a really good movie. It's a really good for Vinegar Syndrome. It's a actual movie, which I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, that's like the Succubus movies. Same thing. It's pretty much a female demon raping men. Pretty much.
Mhm.
Man. Crazy.
Yeah. That's out there, but
You want to leave off it. The opening vampires is badass when they're dragging the vampires out of the house.
yeah, they have a really interesting method of dealing with the vampires, and I don't want to spoil anything, but they use it's a cool idea the way they do it. It's the opening act is awesome.
Yeah, it'll be watched tomorrow. Sidney Eubank says, "Do you like David Cronenberg movies? If so, what is your favorites?" My favorite, top of my head, is The Fly. I love The Fly. I watched Crash. I got that air release of Crash, whatever. That was pretty good, weird but good. How about you guys?
It's like a toss up between Scanners and Videodrome.
Yeah. I just like Goldblum and Fly. Man, that was. I love that. But yeah, I forgot about Scanners. Scanners is good.
Videodrome's insane. You got Blondie in there.
Now Videodrome's got James Woods in it too, right?
James Woods.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
I
it
got
since I was a little kid, or Scanners since I was a little kid. I don't remember liking them particularly well, but again, it's been 30 years since I've seen it.
The Brood's a bad.
I've never seen The Brood.
I've never seen The Brood either.
What's the one with like the amulet that attaches to people? What is that? Is it? Which one is that?
It's with the Mongoloid children, man. They're
yeah, I haven't seen that one, but my favorite Cronenberg is A History of Violence.
Okay, yeah.
But 2 would be The Fly. I love The Fly. I think it's awesome. Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
I'll Hurt You If You Stay.
Yeah, The Fly's. I mean, yeah, it's awesome. It's a great movie.
But I haven't seen a lot of those early Cronenberg movies, and he's so versatile. That's one thing I get about him more than anybody. Like, he can do a straight body horror flick like
he's the master of
and
body
then
horror.
do a straight up crime movie like The History of Violence. It knocks it out of the park. I like the Eastern Promises too, but I'm a big fan of The History of Violence.
Yeah, I like that shit a lot too. It is good.
Ross is almost same sound effect as in Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, that chomping noise,
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is what. If they didn't have that in there, I mean, I don't know. It probably,
wouldn't be as effective.
right.
There's Trini. What's going on, man?
Trini, what's going on, dude?
What's happening, man?
Thank you for stopping by, man. Scholar says, "Hey to Trini." Everybody's got to say hey to Trini now. He's a staple here.
Yeah.
The ending of Entity is almost spoiled it for me.
Yeah, I don't even.
It was weird, man. It was weird. That's for sure.
It just didn't. They should have had a better confrontation. They're like blowing smoke on it and stuff. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
then she just accepts the shit,
Yeah, I got a second boyfriend, I guess.
Yeah.
He's got his problems, but we're gonna work it out.
Yeah, he's a little too aggressive, but hey.
Trini saying hey to Scolder. All right, Anthony says Videodrome is awesome. James Woods is great in that movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a twisted ass movie, man. It's a twisted movie. Casablanca of rape demon movies.
Check out the Incubus, man. It's a winner.
Life Force is epic, Anthony. Love it. And Anthony says, hey to Trini. Now, Brad, was it you that didn't like Life Force?
No, I didn't like Life Force at all.
Didn't care for it?
No,
Yeah.
I understand 100%. It's like they made it for Anthony. I'm just watching this going, God, this has got to be his favorite movie ever. It's like fucking, it's a British movie with he's like nude, like vampire horrors from space.
Yeah,
And
for like an
they're all
hour.
running- Yeah, just constantly
Oh, an
sucking the
hour.
life out of people. it's real cheesy and campy the way they come back kind of as zombies, and then like it's like Ghostbusters at the end. I'm just going, there's no way Anthony doesn't love this movie. It just didn't do anything for me at all. Especially I like old school Hooper. I like Funhouse. I like.
Now you're talking about Anthony, Master of the '80s, Anthony, not Anthony's movie in Horror and More. Right?
No. I like
Okay.
Anthony's Master of the '80s. Anthony. I like the old
Okay.
school grimy ass Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Eaten Alive, Funhouse Hooper. I don't get into the fancier Hooper stuff.
So what you're saying is the girl from Life Force, if she basically had a pet goat and she was wearing a habit, then you would have been all about it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I don't have boundaries, okay? We'll see. I would watch it for sure. I would be, it's just a little slow, and the space stuff, it just didn't do anything for me. And you know what's going to happen. You're watching the whole thing going, you're going to fucking you're going to take one of them bats home with you. They're up there, and there's giant, huge bats that are like frozen. There's dead bodies everywhere. Let's take the bat back to Earth with us. You know that's what they're going to do. And, of course, they do it. We're going to take samples. Take it back with us.
Yeah.
Leave that fucking thing there. In fact, burn it. Just burn it. Don't
Somebody that had to do with Alien, though, worked on that.
Yeah,
film, too.
I believe I heard that, too. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can kind of tell.
I am thinking of Kronos, Rob. That's what I was thinking of.
What's that?
He had the Kronos, the amulet thing I was trying to think of.
Right. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Kronos. Yeah.
That's Guillermo del
Toro, yeah.
Trinity's saying, hey, back. Anthony says, Robert Money, I have to check that one out. Guys, y'all talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Y'all give me a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Dirk, what were some of those Jallos that Darren was recommended to you? Jolly. I'm curious if I'd seen any of them.
Yeah, let me look right quick. Because, I mean, this guy, man, he's constantly telling me stuff I've never heard of, ever,
Yeah, he's a wealth of knowledge. Him, Steve,
Right.
everybody on the Eurocult, they're constantly watching. I mean, you're going to run on a lot of duds. If that's the only way, you don't know until you press play.
Right. And he loves a lot of stuff that Steve's on, I mean,
Yeah. It's hard to find 70s out there, Giallo that Steve don't like, really. I mean, I know he was putting over the sadness real big, but I just didn't. What's going on? Who it is? It's Brian.
What's up?
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, I fell asleep on the couch.
I fell asleep earlier, man, for about 4 hours.
Yeah.
You gotta reboot.
And then you guys be going on at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Is that what yeah. But
Damn. I didn't even notice it was.
I
Like I said,
we
after
were
a 4 hour
bullshitting
nap.
about all sorts of things. Like some people were asking, like, all-time favorite vampire movie.
Yeah.
I don't know what would yours be?
Maybe Near Dark.
Yeah, I mentioned Near Dark. Nobody was into that. They were all talking about the Lost Boys, and
From Dusk Till Dawn. Was pretty
Dusk
good
Till Dawn
too.
was the number one that I picked, and then I honorable mention. I guess I said Near Dark.
But I don't classify From Dusk Till Dawn as like a just straight up vampire movie.
Hard to say it's just a vampire movie, but
Yeah.
the vampires are half the movie.
So what happened to that fucking bro? Hey, Brian.
Yeah, we were
What's going
motherfucking you like crazy. God damn that Brian, that son of a bitch. He's on
That's
somebody
right.
else.
He stood us up again. I'm glad you made it, buddy.
What were
Thanks.
some of the questions that were asked? Like, what's a movie that you hate a horror movie that you hate that everybody loves, that everybody's constantly putting over? Like,
Everybody
Who
always
said
loves
things
it, but you
like-
hate it.
Dirk said the Blair Witch Project. I
Yeah.
said
Blair
didn't say
Witch,
shit
not
yet.
no flashlight.
I said Paranormal Activity.
I'm gonna say Blair Witch 2, man. The first one. I mean, I like the second Blair Witch.
Yeah.
I never rewatched the second one, man. I've only watched it once when it first came out. I think it went straight to DVD when it came out
I
or
like
whatever.
the second one, man.
But
Yeah. The first one.
maybe it came to theaters. I don't know. I've seen it once. I need to rewatch it, but I'm a fan of the first Blair Witch.
A lot of people said
Um,
Midsommar in the chat. You know,
I would say like maybe the It remake.
Yeah,
Everybody loves that. I mean, it's all right, but it's
yeah.
not one I
I
go
like-
back to.
yeah, I like the Tim.
Yeah,
Curry.
I gotta
I'm a
come
Tim
back to you
Curry.
on that one. I gotta think of one. All the
I'm a
ones
Tim
y'all were saying,
Curry
I'm a fan of. I like the remake. I like the first part. The part 2 of it was, the
Yeah,
first
I like
bit was
part two
okay.
more than the first part. So that,
Did you really?
Yeah.
I blind bought the second one. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
It
I like
chapter
both of
2
them,
is the new
but
one.
the 2 was not what as good as 1 to me. That was just my opinion. But
I'm not gonna say I don't like it. It's just like it's a little overhyped to me.
yeah, yeah, I can
Right.
see that. It definitely was overhyped. But I thought Skarsgård did a great job as Pennywise. I was a fan of his
Yeah, he
Pennywise.
did. He did.
Think he was better than Curry though?
Oh, I ain't gonna say that.
Okay.
Curry was great.
I was hoping
I'm not gonna say
Wait a
that,
minute.
but I think he did a solid job. I mean, I like both of them. But yeah, Curry's still the Pennywise. That's what I grew up on. You know, that's what gave me nightmares a long time ago.
Now he looks like something, somebody that comes snatch your ass in the darkness.
Yeah.
Kid.
Yeah.
And creepy as hell.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's close. Me personally, I think the TV movie is
Yeah.
way better than the first one. Even as good. I thought the first it was fine. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
You know, for a modern movie, but it wasn't close to me. That Tim Curry is so fucking good in it in the first one, and there's so many good parts. He's when they go back to Derry, and he's at the old house playing an old woman. When the girl comes to her old childhood home where the dad used to beat her, and he's in there making tea and all that, and she goes, "It did say Marsh on the door, didn't it?" And then it just slowly, it slowly starts to, it's so good. I really like that one.
So, what was the second movie in Joe Bob tonight?
I don't give a
know.
shit anymore.
How'd you fall asleep?
Brian doesn't watch that bullshit.
I didn't mind turn that shit off.
That's what I was gonna.
I was
I get a
watching
message
on
from
YouTube.
Brian. Hey, they're playing your favorite fucking movie ever on Joe Bob, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then I
What
get a
happened, man?
picture. I get a picture sent to me from it's fucking Joe Bob in a fucking in drag, and I'm just like, no, this is why I canceled my fucking shit. That show has just gone right off the fucking rails.
Right. That's what I was gonna ask, man. What do y'all think the hell's going on with Joe Bob, man?
He's a victim of the times, I guess.
Yeah.
Woke Bob.
That one with the black roses, that wasn't a bad night.
Listen, compared to the old days, dude, they would play like Alien and
I
then
like
the
the first
Thing.
Episode.
It would be literally like a double feature: the Alien and the Thing, and
Yeah.
it would be like bangers. It wouldn't be this.
The little girl who lived down the lane and
Yeah, they announced the little girl down the lane is the movie tonight, and everybody's just going, "What?"
Well,
What is it?
they don't really have to sell Shutter anymore. Like towards the beginning of Shutter, that's what they used to like sell the whole streaming service.
They got my ass.
Now they got all these exclusive movies, and Joe Bob can just sit on the back burner and watch fucking little girl who lives down the lane.
Why would he even want to watch? It's like I've been watching that guy since I was a little kid. He wouldn't even like that. That's not even. I feel like they're picking the movie for him.
Yeah.
well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, say he's keeping his contract going, I guess.
I
But on
guess.
Friday the 13th, you didn't play no Friday the 13th.
Or something that was
mean,
like
I get-
Friday the 13th. You could have played something that was an homage, or you didn't have to play, Friday the 13th. That'd be
About-
great if you did,
Yeah.
but he plays just random. I don't know. It's the show's
It's,
fuck.
it's scripted. He's just reading the script the whole time. That's just-
Yeah. If he's getting paid, great for him. But I just, they're not. It ain't doing it for me.
Yeah, I mean, my subscription expired. I didn't renew it.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. I liked the first episode. What was it, Night of the Living Dead and Anthropocracy?
Anthropophagus.
I like that one. Or I might be
I wish he'd have played the fucking remake.
Yeah.
The remake of Night of the Living Dead and Anthropophagus, or Anthropophagus and Absurd. That'd have been a good double feature, but I don't know. Again, another Bava movie. The second night, a real slow Bava movie, and then I don't even remember what the fucking second movie is. I don't know. Not my thing, dude. I don't know. It's just not. A drive-in movie. It's going to be pulpy. It's going to be fun. He's not playing fun movies anymore. He's doing all this weird shit. The dude from Texas in drag. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? 75-year-old dude decides he's gonna
It
put
don't
on
even
drag.
sound right when you say it.
It don't make any sense.
I seen the picture and I was just like, what the hell,
Yeah, I
man?
don't know what he's doing, man.
Mathilda may be naked is worth the price of admission alone.
Okay, yeah.
Hollow Note says, hey to Brian.
What's up, Holland?
These Horror Moral said, about time, Brian. I mean, what's up, Brian?
What's up, Anthony?
Anthony said, what's everybody's favorite zombie movie?
Dead Alive.
Okay.
We'll get y'all's pick before we go through all that. What's y'all's favorite zombie movie?
That poster that's on Brian's wall,
Oh, this one?
Zombie
It's
2.
a strong one.
Yeah.
Dead Alive.
Man, favorite zombie movie. I'd probably say 28 Days Later.
Now, if we're just simply going favorite, the one that I've rewatched more than anything is probably Return of the Living Dead. I mean, it's a horror comedy. I
Yeah.
know it's a,
That's a solid one.
but that I'm such a fan of that movie, dude.
yeah,
um,
I mean, I remember that.
Is
shit.
it the best zombie movie? No, but it's one I watch more than most.
I remember the first time I seen it. It was on HBO. The double feature was Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah,
Back in the day, you know.
Yeah, it's I liked what is it? Day of the Dead? I always get the names mixed up. It's the one where they're underground and
The Day of the Dead.
Yeah. choke on it, you know. I always like that one a lot.
Yeah,
Day of the Dead's the most gory out of the, and the best special effects.
The Romero
And-
ones, yeah.
the remake of Dawn of the Dead gets so much hate, man. The remake of Dawn of the Dead's fun as hell. I
Badass.
like it.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Yeah.
it. It's up there. It'd probably make my top 5.
I liked it
think.
better than the original Dawn of the Dead.
You know,
Yeah.
and most
There you
people
go.
don't agree with that, but I agree with you on that. If I'm gonna make a decision right now and watch one or the other, I'm usually gonna go for the remake on that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love the first one too, the original. But don't get me wrong, but
The original,
that
I'm
was
not
a great
fan
remake.
of. I'm not a fan of the original. I like Dave.
Really.
No, I don't like blue face zombies. I just, don't do it for me. And I didn't like some of the little comedy shit they try to throw in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And the music made it right. The music was what you liked the best, right? some of those comedy bits.
Well, I was, like the with Zombie, man. I think the one thing that Zombie did over everything else, that score is crazy good.
yeah,
The score,
Yeah.
the Fulci score in Zombie, it's
Mhm.
it
that
really
shark
kills it.
scene.
The fucking shark.
And the shark
fighting
scene was
zombies, come on,
also in the eyeball, man.
Yeah,
The thing with that,
Yeah.
man, that was rough.
Splinter, yeah.
Yeah.
And the way that Fulci does that shit, like you can't escape, and this shit's coming at you slow, and you think they're gonna get away, but they don't. They're not gonna get away. Type
You're on an
shit.
island. That slow zombie works on an
Right.
island. There's nowhere to
Yeah.
fucking go, and they ain't never going to stop.
Right.
Do you guys have that Blue Underground 4K of that?
Oh,
I
yeah.
got
Yeah.
the 3 disc with the Splinter cover. I didn't upgrade to the 4K.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a great looking release, man.
Still the 4K restoration, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
but
I'll see what people in the chat say. 28 Days Later or Dawn of the Dead, probably. An Anthony Horde movie or more. Hollow
you
Note's
know,
great
in
choices.
Zombie, I don't mean to cut you off, but in Zombie, when the zombie reaches New York and he's on the boat,
Yeah,
the idea is he's so fat because he ate everybody on the fucking boat. I've never seen that done before.
right.
Literally, they put him in a big fat suit because he ate everybody on board. That is awesome.
That's a badass zombie too, man.
Yeah.
Did you see?
Oh,
Brian probably knows. Have you seen that they're selling the bus? At Nightmare Toys or Tots. They're selling
No,
like
they're-
the fat zombie or whatever.
I've seen it. Yeah,
No.
They look awesome, man.
they do look great. I don't think they're cheap, but
That
they
and
do
the
look
worm zombie, or
Yeah.
whatever you want to call them.
The one about the eyeball.
this is a great one here. Train to Busan, that was a great movie. That
Yeah.
was a fun movie. I enjoyed that one.
It's got some heartstring moments.
great. Yeah,
Yeah. The sequel to that wasn't that great. It was all right. What
I
was it
didn't
called?
watch And then
It was all right. Yeah, it was all right. It wasn't as near as good as that one. It was a different type of movie, but it was okay. Worth the watch for at least once. So Brian, have you watched anything interesting in the last few days, last week?
Not too much lately, man. I've just been playing some Evil Dead game and shit, and just working.
You liking that?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I just got it today.
There's a lot to explore in there.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to buy it this weekend.
I gotta find a PlayStation 5. I gotta get one, but
Yeah,
I'm
good
not
luck with
paying
that.
$1,000
You'd be better, easier to find the Xbox Series X probably. Even those are
Yeah.
great to find, but
I'm a PlayStation guy, so
yeah.
yeah, I gotta find one of these days.
I hear it's not even easy to find a PlayStation 4 right now. At least it wasn't there for a
Yeah.
little while.
There's a reason for that, because it's way better than fucking Xbox.
Which I had both of them for a while. But
Nobody wants
Yeah,
that fucking thing. They all want the PlayStation.
I want to play the Spider-Man game, so I got a PlayStation.
Yeah.
But, you know, I got done with that. I moved back to Xbox.
Man. Oh man.
Yeah, the Evil Dead. It's gory, man. I like you can do like finishing and shit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, I asked Alan earlier. What about you, Dirk? Did you get anything in recently?
No, well, I got that Arrow box, but I showed it already.
Yeah. I got an arrow box here too.
I haven't got
Brian,
nothing.
Brian, grab that, Brian. I think
What's that? Oh,
I finally got that. We got that Best Buy today.
Oh, I did.
The 4K of that.
Well, I got Life Force in today.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
about that?
I forgot about that. I
Yeah.
sold Dirk my copy of Live Force, still sealed.
Yeah, I didn't have it, so.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. I watched it. I streamed it. I went, let's get this out. It
I just decided, man, I didn't need that in 4K, you know?
yeah.
was a lot cheaper buying the arrow too.
Yeah. And I didn't need another poster. I mean, I really, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I don't know,
I
y'all
got
fan of
much
that?
in lately.
Life Force?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's not my favorite Hooper or anything, but
Right.
probably like top like 8 or 9 out of Hooper's top 10.
Right.
Yeah.
It definitely make top 10 for me.
Yeah.
I almost said Miss Pat.
Oh yeah, earlier I was on Letterbox, and I got like 5 friends on Letterbox, and I was like reading across like what everybody just watched and rated. And everybody's like some heinous horror movie, and then Brian, it's Pat.
Yeah, that's the last one I watched, actually. It's Pat.
Don't feel bad. I hadn't seen No Man on mine.
It's okay. We watched, what was the other one we watched? I'm going to look at my letterbox. I forget what I watched. That's why I keep letterbox handy. Oh, we
Yeah,
watched
I do the same
Dead Heat and It's Pat back to back.
What a double feature that is.
That was the night that Coco was drinking wine, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Makes sense.
It's Pat.
Trini says Burial Ground is ridiculous, but I really enjoy it.
Jesus, Trini. Yeah, get help.
That nipple ripping the
That's a
nipple
severin.
off and shit.
That's a Severn title. It's nuts. I can't
Teddy
even watch
Bear.
that shit. That's a good one.
That's one of the best Severance titles, in my opinion.
I don't even know why you'd have that trash.
It's one of my favorites to like rewatch, I think.
Barrel Ground.
Yeah,
Yeah,
enjoyable.
it's a lot of fun, man. I don't know the zombie. There's just so fucking many of them. There's a lot of parody with it.
Hmm.
I liked Deathgasm a lot. That was one I saw recently. A zombie movie
Oh yeah.
that works. That really works.
If y'all want like a cult type movie recommendation, check out The Believers.
The
You ever
Believers, yeah, that's in my watch list. Martin Sheen,
Yeah,
Got Martin Sheen in it.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
Came out, I think, 87.
We got to get Brian's take on Hereditary because we talked about it for like an hour. Everybody in the
Yeah,
chat
that
was
was a hot topic earlier.
it was like 50-50. Everybody's like, I fucking hate that movie. And Alan was threatening to fight people. You know how he gets.
No, I wasn't that bad.
fucking love Hereditary, man. Of course, I got the Midsommar thing behind me, the yellow box, whatever.
Hell yeah. I'm ready to see what his new one's gonna be like.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Next one. He's doing something. I don't know if he's doing another movie. What is
Yeah.
his next movie?
Yeah, he's got another one coming. I'm looking it up now. I can't remember the name of it.
I don't know. It's funny seeing like the audience during an Ari Aster movie when you see it in theaters. Everyone's all unsettled and shit.
Yeah, uncomfortable.
Yeah, man. He brings it for sure. He's
All right,
definitely
he's
got
got one
an eye.
upcoming project. It's called Disappointment Boulevard.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
It's got Joaquin Phoenix and Parker Posey in it.
Disappointment Boulevard. That's setting the bar low.
Well, Parker Posey is Disappointment Boulevard right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. A decade-spanning portrait of a director not knowing how to finalize editing about one of the most successful entrepreneurs of all times.
Cronenberg's got a weird one coming out. Everybody, I keep hearing it's weird. It's not like a crime movie. It's
Yeah.
like Crimes of the Future or something.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Yeah,
remember
I've
what
seen the
it's
trailer
called.
for that. It looks pretty weird, but
I didn't see the trailer because I don't like to watch trailers, but I saw the MPAA rating, and it was like violence severe, gore severe, sexual content severe. I was just like, you had me at hello. I mean, I'm in. I got to check that out. And I keep hearing it's like more of an artsy type thing. So we'll see. I'll figure it out.
The best,
Still haven't seen The Northman yet.
the best sexual cannibal movie I've seen is Trouble Every Day.
Yeah.
let's get Brian's take on Jenny from
Yeah,
Forrest
here
Gump.
we go. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
one.
What about Jenny?
What's
from
your
Forrest
take on
Gump?
Jenny from Forrest Gump?
What about her?
Well, Brian thinks
She's a bitch.
Forrest Gump and
Brad thinks she's a dirt whore.
somebody. Listen, we don't need to name names. Somebody went on a tirade about Jenny from Forrest Gump, and that's just it. And there was some divisiveness in the chat about it, but
Yeah.
Who likes Jenny from Forrest Gump? She's a hateable character.
there you go.
Yeah.
There
Everyone
it is.
agrees. And Dirk even gave her damn number out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Call that bitch. Tell her what you really think.
Right. I think she did one good thing, in the movie.
She fucking died. You're right. That was
Well.
the one good thing she did.
She gave him some pity ass.
Yeah,
You know.
that's what I'm talking about. She hooked those fours up.
Good God.
That's probably how he lost his virginity too.
Right.
Poor bastard.
Everywhere I went. I was
I'm not
running.
a fan of Jenny. Let's just say.
Yeah.
But we were talking about. I know you're a big fan of this. The Incubus earlier.
Oh, the Incubus, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a. I mean, it's possibly the best rape demon movie ever made.
That and the Entity.
Got to be up there. One or two with the Entity.
Goes right there with the entity.
She gave birth to the Sixth Sense kid.
Yeah.
Teresa, leave Jenny alone.
Victim of the times, man.
Yeah. Well, listen, I don't care how retarded he was. He wouldn't have taken Jenny back. She would have rolled up and he'd been like, "Yeah, well, fuck you too, bitch."
It's the only piece
By
of
the
ass he
way-
ever had. Sure, you take her back. You take her back.
By the way, I'm a shrimp boat millionaire. I invested all my money in Apple stock, so I got more money than Davy Crockett. That's a quote. So I don't need your worthless ass. Take that fucking kid. Go back where you came from.
Go ice skate uphill.
Oh, but yeah, I just
Must have drank me 15 Dr. Peppers.
yeah.
You never know what the shit we're going to talk about these late night streams,
No.
man. They're great. The best ever.
The line that Coco and I always quote is "Seats taken."
He's taken. Yeah. I'm not going to open this now, but I got this in for Arrow. This is 11 titles from Arrow Video.
But just crack it open, man.
Came from the fucking UK like this. I'm
Crack it
gonna
open
open
and-
it. I'm
and
gonna
then
open it
retake
Sunday
it.
on
Yeah.
Anthony's stream.
Okay.
Anthony Masters of the '80s. He's got Arrow stuff in. He's been waiting for it. We're gonna open it and I hope it's fine. But that's like 18 days it took to get here, and it doesn't even sound like there's any padding in. They just literally laid 10 titles, they stacked them up, put them in a fucking box.
That's what they did to me. So.
It's absolute bullshit. I
Nothing
just
more-
find it. I mean, we all know Alan got stuff in. I found it hard to believe that Brian didn't get stuff in either.
You didn't ask me, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Brian, what? Any pickup
he asked
lately?
me. That's what he was thinking.
Well, I got this awesome Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh shit, yeah.
How did that happen?
Right?
You mean some physical media came in? It was damaged. How did that happen?
Amazon. Gotta love them.
What was it packed in?
A bubble mailer.
Hell yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah.
This is a first. I've never heard of a bubble.
Yeah, mine's in
mailer.
the other room, but I had one all cracked. I sent y'all pictures of it. All cracked down
Alan
in the bubble
also
mail.
had a damaged item from
Yeah.
a bubble mail.
And the son of a bitch offered to give me half my money back. I said, no. I said, give me all my fucking money back.
What the hell?
And I'll send this fucking thing right back to you. No problem. Don't
When they
worry about it.
reship it, they better send me a fucking slip.
Yeah. That's fucking ridiculous.
But then I got licorice pizza, and I like this movie a lot. It was like 5 months since it came out of the blue.
I haven't seen that one. I
I remember y'all's review of that when y'all went and seen it.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
y'all.
I saw this in like December, man. Like it's already like mid-May. Come on,
I got part 2 of the slip today.
nice. I'm gonna get that. I think tomorrow.
Yeah, Best Buy had a bunch of them today.
These are the ones I showed all you guys already in pictures and shit. Extreme Prejudice.
No, I
Yeah, that's a
really
great
wanna check
slip
that
cover.
out.
I got that
I
the
got
other
it
day.
waiting at the other house.
Got the Girls' Night Out. Part of the Olive BOGO sales shit's trickling in still. That's coming back into stock and shipping finally. Got returned to me on Tony's recommendation. Bonnie Hunt directed this, the Jumanji wife, or whatever she is in Jumanji. But
There you
looks pretty
go.
good. Got a
That's the
good
character
cast.
name.
James Belushi, Bonnie Hunt, David Allen Greer's in here. Look pretty good.
Yeah.
Disney Movie Club did an auto shipment for Coco, forgot to decline. So she called whenever it was pending payment, and then she got him to drop it off. But they still sent the titles anyway, so I think we've got these for free. Snow White, the new slipcover version of that, and Jungle Book.
Yeah, I got those and I cussed them out because
Yeah.
my shit was all bent up. The slip.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What they sent them in one of those little cardboard things?
yeah. And then
How did they send it? Was it media mail or was it first class?
It's probably.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know it was. They sent me 2 more, and the Snow White was fine, but the Jungle Book slip was all fucked up again. I was like, what the hell, man? Like, you know,
They don't care.
I don't know. Yeah, they don't care. I think we got these for free now, so I don't know.
It's going to be announced any day now where they're discontinuing the physical media portion of the Disney Movie Club.
Yeah, it's
gonna
coming.
happen.
It's coming.
They're gonna go straight to digital and shit.
It's probably one fucking guy in a warehouse and he hates his fucking life.
Yeah.
He's looking for 6 feet of rope.
Why did they keep asking me about blank check on Blu-ray? We're never gonna put this out. Then Cursed. I haven't shown you guys titles in a bit, so
yeah, it's been a long time since I saw that. I still want to see the
Raven
other
Cut.
cut. Yeah,
the one that's
With Lillard. Supposed to have Lillard in it.
yeah, and Skeet Ulrich and whatever. I don't think that's ever gonna see the light of day now. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
If Scream Factory didn't do it, I mean, who would otherwise? And it's
Yep.
not a beloved movie at all, so can't see him digging for it if it even exists.
yeah.
Yeah, this is probably the chance we had.
And the funniest that this is the only one that I've upgraded to 4K on the Scream Factory line. That's The Craft, just because I didn't have any other Scream Factory title version of it earlier.
Right.
So,
Are you loving how they're doing the original poster art for all their releases now?
I just don't think they have the rights and they don't want to pay for shit. So
Yeah.
I think they would have to pay a royalty to use the
Yeah.
previous artwork,
yeah.
and they don't want to fucking do that. So
Then I found the out of print code red Shakma Killer Monkey.
Oh shit, yeah, man. I remember that damn movie. It's been
I
a
might have seen that
long
one in a
time.
while.
Yeah, I think it goes for like 30 or 35 on eBay, but I got it for 16.
Damn.
3-foot seller. Roddy McDowell's in it,
Yeah,
and Amanda Weiss from Elm Street. So
it's been like
fun.
since the '80s since I saw that shit.
It's got some pretty cool gore effects on the back. I don't know.
Yeah, damn baboon.
And the boogans on the olive bogo's tail.
oh yeah, I should have picked that up.
Yeah, I looked at it too.
I don't remember.
I
what
didn't get anything from that olive seal.
I got two things. I don't remember what they were, but I know one of them was Night of the Demons too. I can't
Yeah.
remember what one was. Yeah, I should have got more, but fuck, there'll be another sale. Get ready for the June swoon sale. That Severance sale is gonna, I'm gonna get hammered on that Severance sale. I know that.
Yeah. Then Nico Masterakis produced this one, and it's Dark Room. I know Vinegar Syndrome has one out, but I like to have the slip covers with the Vinegar Syndromes, and I missed this one. So
Yeah,
88 Films one. It has a slip.
yeah.
Nice.
Dark Room. That sounds cool.
Yeah,
They look pretty cool.
I think I just got that Bloodstone in. Was it Bloodstone? That's Nikos guy, the Greek guy. Did that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So Anthony, Master of the 80s, was putting that over pretty hard, but I'm gonna check that out.
Yep. And speaking of Anthony Master of the 80s, he recommended me this too, and Flesh and Blood.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Paul Verhoeven, that Dutch freak.
yep.
That guy.
It's funny to see Rutger Hauer with Jennifer Jason Leigh.
yeah.
Kind of
Is
weird. duo there.
there any word on that Hitcher 4K? Did it get pushed again or something? talked about that
I haven't heard
forever,
anything.
I ain't heard shit
Well-
about it since.
I figured since I bought that German digibook that they would definitely have one.
That would speed things along.
That was speeding along. Right.
Yeah. Or remember, you just bought the Poltergeist Blu-ray.
Yeah, they ain't
Just
no
get
shit.
them
Yeah.
out 4K. Well,
Oh
just
yeah,
got
that's
out
right. You get the
4K.
Swedish release. That's right.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll go and buy that Swedish release to make sure we get an American release 2 weeks later.
Get it coming. But I heard Tombstone got pushed back to next year. I still ain't heard a word about that Dusk Till Dawn 4K, if that's ever still coming. The anniversary's coming up. I think somebody was telling me. So
The
maybe
Thing?
yeah, the Thing's got an anniversary coming up.
40
And
years.
speaking of that, my local theater is going to be showing the thing in theaters, whatever, on June 19th. But
Damn.
unfortunately, I'll be at the Motley Crue concert down in Brian's neck of the woods June 19th.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'll be at something way cooler. So I can't. Damn it, I can't do them both.
I would like to see the thing in theaters, though. That'd be cool.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to have to
That's
check
all.
my local theaters. See.
We saw the
It's,
Damned
it's some
Son of a
40th
Bitch.
anniversary special they're doing in theaters, so you may have it in your neck of the woods. Go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry.
We saw that Dawn of the Dead remake and Train to Busan both in theaters just last year.
Okay.
That was pretty cool. It was like the AMC Thrills and Chills one when they did surprise
Yeah.
screenings.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah, back before COVID, our CMX here locally would have every Sunday and Wednesday they would show a new old movie like every week, and I got to see Jaws and The Shining in theaters. Both those
Damn.
are cool. Shining in
Damn.
theaters, man. That music is so much better in theaters. It was so good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I've never seen the original Jaws in theaters. I've seen Jaws 2 in theaters. Never seen Jaws in theaters. So I was glad to finally get that done.
Yeah.
I'd always like to see Jaws at a drive-in, you know?
Have y'all seen that shit? I think this is over there in Texas, somewhere close to you, Dirk. I seen some shit online a while back, whatever. Well, there's a beach somewhere that they'll show Jaws on the big screen where everybody's floating on rafts and shit out in the water off the edge of this little coast, whatever. You'll see just a gaggle of people on floats watching Jaws on the big screen while they're floating in the water. So,
Damn.
that could be
I'll
fun.
have to check that out. I mean, Texas is huge, though, you know? It'll take you 2 days
Yeah.
to drive through it.
I guess it could be anywhere along there. So,
Yeah.
but
Probably like Corpus Christi way the fuck down there.
Yeah.
It would take days to get there.
That'd be cool as hell, though.
Yeah.
All right, where do we leave off? It's called up here. Open it. Talking about his box. You get some more shit in before Sunday.
Yeah. Not more fucking arrow. I had a hard time. Dirk had a hard time getting his arrow shit in. I had a hard time too.
Damn near.
Hope so. Vinegar Syndrome stock will be up next week.
Hoax, man, I'm glad you're here. The Scream Factory stuff. Do you got any inside? Are they doing literally every collector's edition, upgrading it to 4K? If you know something, please give us a coded message or something. You know, there's a lot of decisions being made here. That
If somebody could give me that in writing right now, I'll sell my entire Blu-ray collection for a very high price right now. I'll give you a terrible deal on it right now.
I mean, is that what's coming? Because we got fucking Cat People in 4K coming out. I mean, the movie no one asked for. I mean, is it going to be every single collector's edition? Because it sure seems like it to me.
They're going back to their roots with Cat People there.
Yeah.
Well, this is my thing on this. Basically, you know, I got the, just like he's got a Vinegar Syndrome subscription. I got all the collector's editions with slips.
Yeah. You got a Vinegar.
Every time a 4K comes out and they re-release one in 4K, my stock on that shit goes down.
Yeah.
And I feel like the value goes down with every single 4K coming out. And I keep thinking to myself, you know, if I just bite the bullet now and say, fuck it, I'm going to sell all of them. I'll get them on 4K as they come out. You know, I mean, I don't know.
If they're doing all of them. Could they,
exactly. As soon as I do that, they're going to be done with it. They're going to go out of business.
Possible they still have the rights to all those movies. It's 130.
I don't think so. I don't think it's
possible that they have.
I don't know, but I don't know.
I bet the reason the releases seem so weird and out of order and crazy is they're doing them as they're getting ready to expire.
The ones that are the closest to expire, and they're getting those out first, and then, you know, that's what I think.
Jeepers Creepers is up. We're doing Jeepers Creepers. What's next? Which one's going to expire next? We're going to do that one.
Is Vinegar Syndrome the only boutique label that has a subscription like that?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah. To my knowledge, yeah.
I wonder why the other ones don't do that shit. Seems like, you know.
Good question.
I know
Vinegar Syndrome cracked the code, I feel, where they got it just right at the just right time. They got the right artists with the slips and stuff. And their art just keeps getting better and better. And
I mean, how hard is it to hire an artist, man?
It ain't hard. It's hard to share the wealth. Scream Factory wants all that. They want to maximize their profit, and if they don't have to pay the dude designs, that's one less check they got to write. More the pie goes to them, and they feel like they have such a strong customer base they can fucking mail it in. With me, they're fucking dead wrong.
Well, you only got like a 4-day period out of the entire year to become a yearly subscriber of Vinegar Syndrome. So you gotta like.
So they keep that
They keep it
low. Well, they keep it frothy. Like you only got a certain amount of time. You got to make the decision now. Spend $1,000 and be a subscriber because you can't do it any other time.
Well, Brian gets 5 days. He gets an extra day to decide.
Brian, they don't even. They just charge his card. They don't even. They know.
Yeah.
See, I'm already saving up for the next year's right now. So
yeah, exactly.
No, if you're gonna go all in Vinegar Syndrome, there's by far that's the way to go. Be a
if you want every title they got, there's no
yeah.
substitute. It's a way better deal to be a subscriber.
I mean, you can resell everything for at least what you got for it. I mean, at least what you paid for it, if not more.
If not more, generally more.
Every time.
When the slip goes out, you could sell the slip for more than you got in the whole title and get the title for free.
Brian, what do you think about the artwork for Thriller?
I like that artwork for Thriller. What'd you think?
I was a fan of it.
It's probably just like, I don't think it's I think what we saw before was the outer box.
Outer box, yeah.
And then I think that's just like one of the 2 slipcover designs.
I like the outer box myself. I think that's the best of
the gun with the straight on with the gun, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
So
it looks kind of like old school Western vibes.
I was an old school grindhouse, kind of poster stuff. I liked it. I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with Texas Chainsaw 2. They need to hit that out of the park. They really need to knock that thing out of the park.
Yeah, would y'all be happy if it was the original poster art?
No.
You wouldn't?
For Vinegar Syndrome?
No, nobody else would either. They want some crazy ass Vinegar Syndrome twist on it. I think I do anyway.
Right.
Yeah. they would never do that at Vinegar
Yeah,
Syndrome.
but what if they still have the same image, but they, it's like a painting or some shit. I don't know.
If it was the Breakfast Club one, I know Brian would be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
think so.
I think most people want something fucking crazy. They want.
Yeah, I want something crazy, and I want the reversible artwork on the inside to be the Breakfast Club. Well, that would be cool.
That
I
would
could
be
get
cool.
behind that.
The when they put the
Yeah.
original on the inside, the original should be the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's going to be a $60 release or whatever the fuck it's going to be, so it's going to have to be. And Vinegar Syndrome's been hiring the Scream Factory artists that they let go, so they're reaping all the benefits.
Dennis Hopper on
Yeah.
the cover, man,
If it's Dennis Hopper on the cover, that is going to shit the bed big time.
with chainsaws.
Chainsaws, yeah.
There's a little bit of insight from Hoax down there.
I'd be happy if it was Chop Top.
Yeah, Bill
Just Chop.
Mosley.
I'd be
Yeah,
good with
Trini don't like Severin or VS. So
All right. It says, oh. Scholar says, oh, yeah. I want Smart House and Brink on Blu-ray.
Disney titles, Disney Channel original movies.
Okay. Anthony's Horror More. Are you guys getting the Friday the 13th 4K?
can I guess? Can I just guess?
Yeah,
and get-
fuck. I guess
Yeah,
I'll get it. Do I have any reason to get it whatsoever? No, I don't. Am I going to get it? Yeah, I'm going to get it. Why? Because I'm a fucking moron. But I'm going to get it. That's honesty. I can't be any more honest than that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really hadn't thought that much about it till you just mentioned it. But yeah, I'm probably going to get it.
My whole thing with it is like, are we getting the others in 4K?
Yeah,
is
sure.
it possible to get the other ones in 4K? 1 through 8? Or does anybody really want a Part 8 4K? I mean, that is universally one of the most hated ones is Part 8. And that's Paramount. That's the last Paramount title. I mean, I could see them doing 1 through 4 in 4K because everybody loves 1 through 4. 4 is most people's favorite. So I could see that, but I mean, really going to do them all? Jason Goes to Hell 4K? I mean, I'd buy that one.
I'm going to come out with a damn steelbook every so often. Now the 4K every so often. At least give me a 4K steelbook every so often.
Yeah.
Instead of all these
Yeah.
different releases. I mean, come on.
I heard somebody was saying
Blu-ray
it'd be like,
Steelbook 4K and then the 4K Steelbook.
it'd be
I don't
like
know how many times I've rebought that damn movie, so I'm sure I'll buy this one. I mean, I've bought it so many damn times in my life.
Yeah.
Yep.
and it's cheap too. It's not a lot. I think it was like 17,
Yeah.
$18.
Is it already out?
No, I saw a
Pre-order.
pre-order, I think, somewhere
No.
for 17, 18, 19 maybe.
Yeah.
Trini said, no, Brad, Doom 4K is the movie nobody asked for. Touche.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it says, I already have the Friday box set in the steelbook, so I might pass on the 4K, and which is what I should do.
I
Yeah,
am
go back to
not
what I
a
said a
big
minute
fan of the first one. I like it. It's very important. I get it. But that's not one of my favorites. It's one of the best, but it's not one of my favorite Friday the 13th, so I wouldn't be getting that. Part 2 4K? Probably.
All right, not exactly everything. They lost rights to a lot of stuff, and some of the collector's editions were only 2K scans because original film elements were lost.
Well,
Okay.
there you go, Alan. Alan is going to sleep like a fucking baby tonight.
Yeah, that helps a lot. I appreciate it, man. That helps a lot.
Sprawled out like a king.
All right. I expect a lot more coming, though. Cough, cough, Motel Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go past that. We didn't see that.
I could have called that one.
Yeah. If I have the 10 set and the box set, I'm good on Friday. Yeah, that 10 set, my youngest son talked me out of that one when I got the box set. So, and then he turns around, and after I got the box set in, the Scream Factory one, he goes and buys that one himself. He's like, why would you buy that? I have it, and you got the 10 set, but so he went and bought because he loves Friday the 13th. That's his favorite franchise. And when he seen that box set from Scream Factory, he's like, oh hell, I got to get that. And so,
Yeah, me too.
Well,
I mean, I wasn't even collecting physical media, and I got that.
yeah.
That's my shit, though. Friday 13th.
Pops, do you like Severin releases? You know, it's funny you asked that. We were talking about it the other day. I got about 15 or 20 of them, and I used to go kind of crazy on Vinegar Syndrome and buy a few Severin. It's going to be just the opposite this year. I'm going to try to get some more Severin titles. I watch these guys talk about them throughout the year, and I'm going to try to up my game a little bit this year. Yeah, I don't. I'm not a sponsor the way Brad is, but
He's got the hoodie.
Yeah, the headband. I'm getting the Severn headband.
yeah. and I got Overboard, of course. I grabbed Overboard.
I thought that was strange, man. I was looking at Severance.
Yeah, what's up with that shit, man?
Me
I
and
was like,
Tony,
what the hell?
me and Tony from Basement Blues are good buddies. We talk all the time. And I was talking about some Severn titles he got, and he's like, my favorite Severn title is Overboard. That's a nice one.
And I got that other
Best
one. What is
Severn
it?
release
The
ever.
house down the street on the left by Grandma's house, across from Walmart by the graveyard. I got that one. Like, I got 15 or 20 of them back there. Yeah, I'm a fan of them. Like I said, I got to up my game on it though. There's a lot of. I got that one. I got that one. Yeah.
That one.
And the one where the dude burns bitches up in his attic. What was that one?
Don't go in
I
the
grabbed
house.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got that exact release there.
I got the Arrow one.
I got one that that Brad ruined for me. I didn't watch it yet. This is Saint Bernard. I'm a fan of Cujo, and he said Saint Bernard was trash.
I'm warning you just now. Throw it in the trash. It's garbage.
Have y'all seen Madhouse?
I have not watched it yet. I bought it.
The Arrow Video Madhouse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love that movie.
that movie's crazy. The dog in that.
Yeah.
Tough stuff,
Trainer's
man.
Trini's from fucking
The trailer.
Manhattan, so
You don't have to watch the
he's
damn
from
show.
New York. So of course he loves Manhattan.
And he says, "What are your top 3 Friday the 13th movies?" Mine's gonna be 4-3. Probably 4-3. 4-3-2.
Mine's 4-2-3.
Maybe 4-2-3. It's hard to say.
Are we saying the best 3 or our favorite 3?
That's my favorite 3.
Mine are 4, 5, and 3. Or, no, 4, 5, and 2. Sorry.
Okay.
My favorite 3 are
I like 5 a
remake.
lot.
Yeah, me too.
Remake's number 1. Part 9 is number 2. That's Jason Goes to Hell. Probably part 6. Now 7 is my 3.
Okay.
Part 9 is I saw it first, and I didn't know it was a part of a series. So I saw it was a standalone movie for me. And if you watch it as a standalone movie, it's a lot better.
It's like,
I thought a killer gets blown apart and comes back. I didn't know there was more in movies. It's called Jason Goes to Hell. It's not called Jason Part 9. So
right.
as a little kid, I'm renting that movie and if you rent it as a little kid, it's a lot better. That's one of the best kills in this franchise, if not the best kill in Part 9. But it is not a good movie. Don't get me wrong. I really love 9. The remake I thought was fucking awesome. That's my favorite Friday the 13th.
The only thing that aggravates me about Part 9 is, have you seen The Hidden?
Hidden. No.
Yeah.
The Hidden did it better.
Yeah, it did. The body changing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's total fucking ripoff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've not seen that.
It really is.
I'm sure it's a ripoff of something. They were fucking dead out of ideas for sure. The next movie, they put him in space. So clearly it was circling the drain with ideas.
But
The movie after that, we fought Freddy. So then the remake was at next. So completely out of ideas.
That tent kill is the shit, though.
Badass kills. It's a ton of fun. Jason gets in the fight with his nerd. They have like a epic fight, like a Live type fight at the end of the movie. Just bare knuckle.
I was just like, what the shit is this? Like,
Which one?
In Part 9.
Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah.
You want to watch the uncut one. There's a lot more gore in it. They really butchered that movie.
And Freddy's love comes by the ground at the very end.
Yeah.
You know that was Kane Hodder's hand, right?
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Makes perfect sense.
I like that liquid nitrogen scene in Part 10.
I'm not getting enough.
that's
I'm not
classic.
getting enough shit for my picks. I know they're terrible. You ain't got to tell me that they're terrible. Believe me, I know they're terrible. And 7, a lot of people hate 7 too. I had a lot of fun with 7. Carrie versus
7 is my favorite. The way Jason looks.
He looks awesome in it.
Yeah.
I have a ton of fun with 7 too.
Yeah, we just watched 7 this past Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I can watch all of them, really, man, at any time. You know.
But it's
What do they call her?
definitely
The
not-
poor man's Carrie, food stamp Carrie. What do they call her? The-
Gary,
Yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
just the jump from her being a kid to like her being like late teens, you know, and
Yeah.
still being traumatized from the same old shit. I mean, I get people are traumatized forever, but that's, a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
listen, it's not the best. Believe me when I tell you that's clearly not.
But
Now, that was the one that had the weed eater kill, right? When he had
Yeah,
the weed eater.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
yeah.
I really like 6 too. That would be my number 4.
the mom's mullet in part 7 is hilarious too.
yeah. Thing about 7, man, I think it might be higher on a lot of people's list if the MPAA had
They
cut it so
butchered
bad.
it. They
Yeah.
fucked
Yeah.
it all up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you watch the slash kills or whatever, the special features on there, they show
Right.
the extended footage.
Listen, would it really fucking matter if it was rated X or NC-17? The
No.
same fucking weirdos are going to go see it
Right.
anyway.
Yeah.
Make
They're
it
just
fucking
trying to
rated
get-
X. Who
They're trying to
cares?
get everybody though.
They're trying to get more dollars. So you're going to go from R to NC-17. That changes it from, 17 to 18. You have to be 18 to get into the movie. X, you got to be over 18, 18 and over. So it's about the same anyway. But maybe theaters wouldn't have played it if it was X. I don't know the details, but NC-17, everybody would have gone and seen it anyway. Who do you
Yeah.
lose?
And what's everybody's least favorite Friday the 13th movie? Go back to what Brad said a second ago. Except for the remake. I like the remake.
It's X for me, man. Jason X.
It's gonna be Jason Goes to Hell, probably Manhattan, and then probably Jason X. I mean, I don't mind all 3 of those. I mean, I watch all of them. I've seen them all a dozen
They're all
times.
good. Don't get me wrong. They're
Yeah.
all good. But I
But
get what
I
you're
can
those are
watch
probably the bottom
every
for me.
one of them, but it's my least favorite.
Yeah, Jason X
Yeah.
for me too.
8's my least favorite.
If I want to watch a space movie, I would watch Leprechaun in Space.
There's great
Yeah.
kills in that.
Hellraiser 4.
Yeah, Hellraiser. Yeah,
the frozen fucking smashing face and from Jason X. It's a
And the
good
nipples
kill.
falling off and shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of wild shit in it.
Yeah, Pops needs to get the peanut butter solution. I almost got that in the last one. That's the Sever title, right?
yeah, it is. It's a,
Yeah.
it's one of their like childhood kids titles or whatever they call it.
I haven't seen that one.
I've heard about it.
It's good. It's weird. These
I heard it
kids
was pretty
put-
weird.
They put this peanut butter stuff on their head. It's these bald kids and stuff. I think they have leukemia or something. But all their hair just starts growing like crazy and shit.
No shit.
It's just one of those off the wall kids movies.
Okay. Yeah. I think I can pass on that one.
Yeah,
That might be a recommendation.
Folks, I appreciate your input. I really appreciate you clarifying the screen factor stuff. I think I can safely say that one ain't for me.
I might have to get it, watch it with my son,
I can see it now. Pop's getting rid of Severin titles.
I just started getting them. So.
Our Screen Factor should be back at Comic Con this year announcing titles. You think they'll announce a Freddy box set? Hopefully, the rest of the Halloween 4Ks, The Guest, and 2006 Black Christmas.
I don't know.
I saw Tony at Basement Blues sent me a picture because he knows I love the 2006 Black Christmas. It has a Blu-ray, but it's a digibook from like Germany, I'm sure. But it's actually a pretty good looking. It's a media book.
I know you're not a fan of digibooks.
It's a media book. But yeah, I hate them. But it's a pretty good looking one. But yeah, I'd love to see Black Christmas get better treatment. The 2006 one.
I got the standard Blu-ray, but I know it's
I'm
one
not-
of
I only like the old school one, man.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 remakes. There's the
Right.
Wolf remake that's a whole,
2019 was
supposed to be horrible.
great
I haven't
ass.
seen it yet.
Yeah.
But I did like the 2006 one, the unrated
Yeah,
version. It's
me
pretty,
too.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the cast in that, even though they need to like embellish the characters a little bit in that.
Yeah.
They show a lot of Billy, but they don't really show too much of the other cast.
But Hoax is in the chat. He'll tell you that he doesn't think that we're going to get that Nightmare set. Are we ever going to get could Scream Factory potentially pull? Do they have the rights to the last 4 Jasons yet? Do they still have that? because maybe they could do a deal with Paramount and do a 4K box set for all the Jasons. Because the first 8 are controlled by Paramount, and the last 4 maybe Scream Factory still has. I don't know.
If they got the Blu-ray set to work, I'm sure they could work something out if they still got the rights to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I said hey to Craig, but hey Craig, what's going on, buddy?
Craig, what's
I
up,
think
dude?
I think I read
Love
your
your
post,
vi-
but I'm not sure if I said hello or
Love your
not.
videos with Tommy.
Yeah, man. Part 5 is his favorite.
Part 5's a blast, man. It's brutal. A lot of kills.
Got the
lot of
most
fun.
kills, I think.
Yeah.
I expect in the future Severin will be doing some legacy slips as well. You know, I'm a self-proclaimed slip whore, but I don't mind not getting a slip cover with Severin. I love their black cases. That's the one company I don't give a damn. Sometimes I wish I don't have a slip, to be honest with you. They look better on the shelf with all the black cases.
Well, if they're going to be re-releasing Severin slipcovers that are cardstock like Vinegar Syndrome now, count me in.
Yeah.
It all depends on what they are, you know. Some of them
I'll be right back.
some of them are just not that great, to be honest with you. Like that Faceless, that slip is fucking lame. But the regular art underneath is badass.
That
Yeah.
should have been the slip.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Trina said, what's up to Craig? Favorite is part 2 and remake.
Yeah.
I walked out of the theater the remake, man. I was a fan.
I had
I
a
like the
fucking
remake.
blast. I loved it. I thought
Man.
I thought it did a great job. And the tunnels and stuff, like how does he get around so much? I thought that they did that well.
Yeah. And I like the damn the axe swing when Jason throws the axe.
Oh
That's,
yeah.
that's cool as shit to me. It looks cool as hell.
The fucking guy on the boat partying. Woo!
Yeah, what a dick, by the way. What a complete dick.
Arrow right in his head.
I like
That guy was a total asshole.
I like in part 2 with the wheelchair scene when he goes
Oh,
going
yeah.
down the steps.
How many times do
Yeah.
you see a crippled guy get a fucking machete right in the face and roll right down the stairs?
And let's pause it halfway down so we get a good shot of it to see just how fucked up it really is.
And if you notice, like later on in the series, whenever they do like previously on other Jason movies, they always,
We're
they
very
always show,
proud of this kill.
they always
Yeah.
show the scene from part 2 with the wheelchair.
The point of pride.
Ragman says, Pops, do you collect the Scream Factory Collector's Edition posters or just the movies? Just the movies. If I ever get one with a poster, I usually send it to Johnny over at Johnny's Boutique Podcast. He collects those. And I don't really, it's not that I don't want to collect the posters. It's just I have nowhere to hang them. The posters I have in my room now are, I don't remember the size. Those are 18 by whatever. Posters I have in here are one size above that. And so it wouldn't look right the way I got my room set up here. I'm very OCD, and my posters are like laser line level, all the same size. And those posters don't match. And so way back in the day, I started sending them to Johnny because he collects them. And like I said, anytime I get one, most of the time now I've been getting my stuff from Deep Discount, and I haven't been getting the posters anyway. But so no, I don't have. I think I got like 1 or 2 posters in my closet in there. I probably could need to send to Johnny if he ain't already got them.
Yeah.
All right, least favorite Friday the 13th part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, and Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. Saying Buddha Scolder. I'm assuming he's talking about that there, maybe. Arcade Dog, what's going on, man? Any titles you're eyeing in the upcoming Vinegar Syndrome sale? There's not a whole lot of back catalog titles I'm really looking at. I got most of the ones that I want. I did that what's it called, Brian? The pre-order bundle or whatever. I've already got that done, that bought. And there's not really a whole lot more than that. That I can think off the top of my head.
Yeah, I want to see what that catalog box is, and the old school slipcovers, of course.
Yeah.
But I know one of them's going to be Hobgoblins.
Yeah, if it's an older title that I'm interested in, this comes with a slip, a retro slip, I'll probably grab it if it's something I'm interested in. But I'm trying to become a lot more selective with Vinegar Syndrome. I've got a lot on my shelf now that I still got to watch, and I'm gonna try to if I don't like it, I'm gonna try to get rid of it, just for shelf space mainly. Because
That Flesh Eater, is that any good, Brian?
Yeah, man, that's a blast of a movie. I haven't watched the 4K yet, but the DVD.
So I got that in. I still need to watch it.
You recognize that guy?
Yeah, from Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's a debate that he wasn't a zombie in Night of the Living Dead.
Okay.
Because because he's got a brick, you know, and he's like hitting shit.
He's able to walk amongst all the zombies, and you know he's fine.
But I'm saying, like, you remember when he smashes his head on the tombstone,
Yeah,
and he don't even go to eat him. He just starts going right after her.
yeah.
You know, there's like a whole shit about it, but it's kind of crazy because they're sitting there talking shit about their dad. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of shit going on.
There's people that do that type of deep dive stuff a lot. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hoax says,
Oh,
I'll
what-
just say that they
here we
do have
go.
a deal with Warner/New Line.
You don't know how bad you're fucking me right now, Hoax. I do have to open this, by the way, but the reason I asked about them 4Ks from the F-13 series. I got to open this because I'm going to need this. Come on, who the fuck take this? Somebody pack the shit out of this box.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, there's more.
What? You have
Come on.
4?
There's no way I could probably hold them all up.
What the fuck?
But yeah, there's 4. Hang on, I might be able to get it.
Are you Tony now? Are you trying to pick the best one, or what's going on?
Hey, they all come with the replacement discs too.
Damn.
Well, I bought one for $100 at a store in like Pigfuck, Arkansas. It's a town, you can look it up.
Big fuck.
And they had it there, and it was like $150. Next time I was passing through, it was $100. So I bought that one, and then I was able to get 3 more for $100 a piece. And I wanted a second one because I was multiple homes, so I wanted one in both places. And then before you know it, that happened. I ordered 3. And I was like, well, maybe I'll give one as a gift, and maybe I'll sell one. And now I have 4. So the 4Ks are coming. Perfect.
The fucker in the chat that's been saving up to buy ones going, you asshole.
But I needed to open that anyway to get one to take down to the new house. So I needed to open that. Somebody packed the shit out of the box, though. Somebody really knew what they were doing. Packed those up.
They knew they were sending it to you.
Yeah. Maybe.
Look how giddy he is. Look how happy he is. Packing was so good, I can't stop smiling.
I'm just saying, somebody might have had a really good. I literally thought I was going to have to send those to myself.
See,
So, you're packing that up.
and you thought your videos wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Brings
it
it to
really helped me
your,
a lot.
Yeah, turn all that shit off.
Our least favorite is Friday the 13th part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, and Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. And obviously those are Brad's favorite because he bought 4 fucking copies of it.
Yeah.
Big fan.
I
Yeah, dude.
already read those.
If they do the 4K set, we all know we're I mean,
So-
let's just take a poll here. If they do Scream Factory somehow pulls it out of their ass and does the 4K, same shit, but it's 4Ks and it's going to be new box art. It's going to be new, everything, but it's going to be all of them in 4K. No replacement disc, all 4K. And it's, by the way, the price point's going to be what for all 4Ks?
fucking
$300
$300 or $400.
$300.
So let's just say it's $300. I mean, well, this was $150
Yeah.
for Blu-rays, so it's going to be at least $100 more. That's $250. Be generous. Who's buying it? All 3 at once.
You know we're all fucking buying it.
I think I'd probably get it if it was the same thing but 4Ks. I
Yeah.
think I'd probably get it.
Yeah.
Alan's not even going to answer. We already know, Alan. Day 1 pre-ordered. It's coming.
Bought ass.
The
Yeah,
ball
I'm
out.
checking my phone to make sure he's already out there.
But yeah, Hoke said he said they have some kind of thing. Maybe, who knows?
Well,
Says they do have a deal with
Deal
Warner
with
and
Warner
New
New
Line.
Line.
it's going to be the end of July or the beginning of August before they announce like their October stuff. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
if it ain't, they got to do it then sometime.
yeah.
Absolutely,
Craig said,
man.
says me and Tommy Star have to come on a live with you guys. I'll be at this place in August. Let's get something going. Hey, just let us know, man.
please,
great.
anytime.
That would be great. We're down. I'm down.
Love to
I'm
hear
sure
from the
everybody
Towers
else
of
is.
Power, Craig and Tommy.
Trina says, "Be careful with the Hook's recommendation. That guy's like a weird. That guy's like weird. He likes weird stuff."
But Scream Factory has to get on their shit though. They got to like QC the stuff beforehand this year. You know, like the last couple years they mess up stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
man? Why you gotta ask me a question like that? So I gotta,
Now
either
you gotta
lie
think
or
about it.
embarrass myself. Pops was, what's the most you paid for an out of print title? Mine was the Velvet Vampire for $55. I'm gonna say that mine is more than $55.
Well, what is it? No, exactly. Let's talk numbers.
Top of my head, the most I paid for an out of print title was probably still Dolls.
Yeah,
And that was, I'm not trying to tell a lie here. As best my memory goes, it's around maybe, it was in the higher 100s. Maybe 150, 160, something like that. But I've bought others close to that range, unfortunately. Not my proudest moments, but
Had to do it, man. People do dumb shit all the time. You know, what I mean?
it's
People get retarded sometimes with this stuff. By the way,
I'm trying to
I am
think.
not the
I
only
can't think of
person-
anything I paid more than that for a single title.
I am not the only person that has two of those, at least.
well, this, that's a little different, I think.
That's
Yeah.
pretty damn.
That's a big
But
set.
I paid $200 for that. I guess that was out of print. I guess I got it from a guy off eBay. I think it's out of print. There's only 333 of them out there. I'm sure it was out of print. But yeah, probably Dolls at the top of my head. Trying to be honest. All right, JS says going deep into the night. They originally said that Friday's set was limited to 7,000 to 8,000. They must have sold 20,000 of that by now.
I heard
Yeah.
36,000. That's what I heard. But
Yeah.
Man,
who knows? I mean, everybody's got that on their shelves.
I
those are
remember when
DVD,
it first dropped.
Yeah,
It was-
everybody grabbed that like it was going to be the Halloween box set. It went,
Yeah.
those are,
and
fucking
that's,
DVDs in the early 2000s numbers right there. So
Yeah.
36,000.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not that guy. I just heard that number, and I have no idea, but I would assume it's a lot because they know what happened with the Halloween set. So
Yeah, I remember when it first dropped. There was 1,313
with
supposedly.
the posters,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the posters.
yeah. So, like I said, I would like to point out for the record, Your Honor, I am not the only person that bought more than one set. I may be the only one dumb enough to show that he bought more than one set, but a lot of people bought more than one set. Because we all saw what happened with the Halloween set. I went on to buy a second set for me to have at a second home, but we all saw the tragedy of that story. Two turned into four.
They multiply quick.
Yeah,
Did
Dave,
you
what's
drop
going
water
on?
on one of them or something?
what?
Did you drop water on one of them or something like Gremlin style?
Yeah, I wish.
I heard there was a Willy Wonka golden ticket in that motherfucker, so he bought many of them. Trying to get,
Yeah.
trying to get keys to the chocolate
I'll
factory.
legitimately keep two of them for sure, and maybe one day a gift. I don't know.
And he's got to buy it as Jason, man.
Yeah.
Hook says, I spelled Brad having a Friday the 13th giveaway.
Yeah, exactly. Please, do something with these.
He's a giveaway to somebody on eBay for 3 times the fucking cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony Swarmore said, could they at least throw in a few underrated cuts to some of the Friday movies that haven't got one yet?
Like, well,
Set
Yeah.
6. Well, like a lot of people
6.
don't know this. 6 absolutely has zero. It's the only one with no nudity.
right.
6, and it's got some of the most
6.
brutal kills.
Yeah. It has a sex scene, but no nudity.
Yeah, I think they had to make a deal like, hey, we'll take the sex scenes out. We got to have this guy getting folded over and shit.
What I saw, the guy didn't want to do it like the others.
Yeah,
What's his name?
break new ground, I guess.
I can't
DJ
remember.
Graham.
Not him, the director.
Oh, okay.
He wanted to do it more like old school Universal. Frank and Jason is what I call it.
Mhm.
Right. All right, Jason, I thought Friday the 13th was going to sell out fast because of how fast the Rad 4K sold out. I think that was 20K.
There was 20,000 Rad 4Ks or 20,000. He probably thinks it was 20,000 for the sets.
I don't know if there's 20,000 Rad 4Ks, but
Yeah, definitely not 20,000 Rad 4Ks. I don't think they thought that was going to sell the way it did.
Yeah, that thing went crazy expensive when it went out of print. All right, just give me an unrated Friday the 13th Part 5, 7, and 8.
7 for sure would be awesome to get the actual cut, what they had done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, it is 3:17 here. I'm going to get my ass to bed here in a little bit.
Yeah.
yep.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about?
We got to wipe
Does
some
it-
stuff off this video.
Does anybody need to get anything else off their chest while we're in therapy here, talking about my fucking $5,000 I paid for fucking dolls? And I still hadn't watched it, by the way. Still ain't watched that motherfucker yet. And I paid all that money for it. It's been sitting on my shelf with that piece of cardboard I had to have. Still ain't watched the fucking movie yet. That shows how fucked up I am. Y'all judge
Yeah.
Well,
that shit.
there is something. I was going to ask you. Do you have? Because remember, I still haven't reached out to you about the NECAs.
Yeah.
Do you have the Roy figure?
Part 5.
Yeah, I do. All the Jasons, they released 7 Jasons. I got all of them.
I
The only
need-
one I'm probably going to keep is Tater Sack Jason. I'm probably
I
going to
need-
keep him and get rid of the rest of them.
I need the Roy.
Maybe. I might get rid of that one too. I don't know. But that's the only one I kind of want to hang on to.
I need the Roy, and I need the remake.
Okay. Well, hit me up on Instagram, man, and we'll get it going.
Okay.
I'll get it boxed back up for you best I can. And best of my knowledge, all the pieces are there.
Okay.
So I'll let you know once I get it all together.
Okay.
Right now, I got all the pieces of all the NECAs in one Ziploc freezer bag sitting in the box over here. Like I got all the original packaging in my closet in there. I just got to get everything back together. 'Cause I took everything off my shelf when I got these shelves built, and I
Okay.
just kind of put it all in a bag. So
I bought a part 5, but I guess I wasn't looking close enough or something when I bought it, ordered it, and it was
Yeah.
just a dream scene, Jason, for part 5.
And I got some others too. I got Pinhead from Hellraiser. I got Annabelle in her little glass case, which is kind of a cool looking one. I got a Pennywise. I got an Alien. I got the dude Kurt Russell from the Thing.
Yeah.
Um,
I got a
So you
McCready.
let-
I got the flamethrower McCready.
yeah. Trying to think what else I grabbed. I can't
Ghostface,
think off the top of my
Alien.
head. Yeah, I got Ghostface. I got the Alien. Yeah, like I said, if anybody wants it, just let me know. I'm gonna get rid of them pretty. I'm not gonna. It'll be cheaper than what you can get them anywhere else, probably.
Yeah.
If you're looking for one in particular.
All mine I keep in box. I've never opened none of them, but
Yeah.
like I said,
From what I
we-
understand, you can open them and then put them back, and it's like it was never opened. I don't know if is there actually a sticker or something you have to peel away?
I mean, over some of the smaller pieces, they'll have like a little piece of tape to kind of keep things in place, I think. But,
Yeah.
I was real careful when I took all my shit out. So the boxes should still be in pristine shape. I mean, they're all just kind of stacked up in my closet there.
yeah.
So I'll get those 2 out and get them boxed up for you, and just let me know. We'll get it going. If you know anybody that has a Scream Steelbook signed, we could really talk bills.
Now we're horse trading.
So I'll send you 2 NECAs and a kidney, and you send me that Scream Steelbook.
Right. With Nev.
There's going to be an unboxing soon. Two unboxings. Alan's going to be a very happy man.
I'll be doing my unboxing in a tub of ice, so my kidney, I can still in a bathtub full of ice.
We could probably work something out, man, for real. Like, cause
Yeah,
I
you
might
get it
get
with me,
one.
man. Like I said, we'll work it out.
Alan wants that easy pay. What is that? What is it called? The paying for? I want the paying
Paying
for.
for, I need a PayPal paying for. I need a Dirk paying for. Oh, we're doing these last couple of chats, guys. I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm fading fast.
and make like a baby and head out.
There you go.
Make like a tree and leave.
Yeah, Biff, make like a tree and get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, Pops, do you collect a lot of Era Video Hardbox limited editions? Everyone I can get my hand on. I missed out on
only
some.
all of them that they sell.
Oh,
Just
pretty
the
much
ones
all
that
of them. Yeah, yeah. They could put a bag of dog shit in the limited box for my screen Era, and I'd probably get it. But no, that's not true. I didn't grab the what is it? The
Candyman,
Flash
Baby
Gordon. I
Boy.
didn't get the Flash Gordon one. I had every opportunity to. It's just I remember watching it as a kid, and I was just an okay fan when I was 12.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it gotten any better since I got older. So
Oh, it
I
holds
skipped
up
out on that
really
one.
well. You wouldn't believe how well it holds up.
Yeah, and I probably should have grabbed it. I have a little bit of remorse not getting it. But most of the time when an Arrow limited edition comes out, I'm going to grab it. If it's a movie I'm even somewhat interested in. The True Romance and the Wild Things that just came in, man, I love the True Romance is my favorite release of last year, and Wild Things is the contender for this year so far.
So you
So-
double dip the True Romance?
No, the True Romance that came out last year was one of my favorite releases of 2022.
Oh, I thought you said the True Romance and the Wild Things just came in.
No, True Romance that from last year and the Wild Things that just came in.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
If you're
that's,
a fan
that's
of
another
True,
great release.
if you like True Romance, man, you like Wild at Heart.
Oh, I love Wild at Heart, man. Yeah, I
Yeah,
love that.
okay.
That's a great one. Yeah, I got that shout selected that. That's a great one. All right. Not all till next time. Holland, thanks for being here, buddy, as always. Haven't watched Dolls yet. That's hashtag Rodass.
Starting it.
Holland comes with the shit there, man.
Dolls is really good. Do you have to pay the celebrities per signature? Like if you bought 5 Scream movies, would Nev sign all 5?
Oh yeah,
For 5 prices.
yeah,
Do you have to pay for each individual one though?
yeah.
I mean, do you?
Well, you know, some of them will cut deals, but they wasn't cutting no deals. I got 3 autographs and
Pay 3 times.
yeah.
Yeah.
But private signings, you know, a lot of times you can get, if you got like at least like 5, maybe 10 things to get signed, they'll cut you a deal.
Yeah.
But
Right, Barnabas.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Rewatch Hereditary. Let us know if you like it any better. Second
Yeah,
time
nobody-
around.
You heard my favorite Jason movies. Nobody on here nobody kicked me out of the stream, which I'm sure was an impulse at the beginning. So nobody cares. You hate it, whatever. We
Dude.
can't all like the same stuff.
Right. If we did this,
All the
this
same
would
stuff
be a
would be-
5-minute live stream. It'd be
That'd be
boring
the
as hell.
worst. They make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
S'mores, take care, buddy. Appreciate you being here, man. All right, guys. I enjoyed it.
yeah, man.
So y'all need to say anything before we get out? Y'all vote for me in the YouTuber of the month thing. Y'all get a chance.
Go over to Born to Be Rad and check out that contest video and just vote Pops Movie Dungeon. Make a couple accounts. We can't have them losing to these.
Yeah, I got some more
Okay.
votes for you too, man.
Yeah. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, it's gonna be close. It'll be close. See what happens. All right, Rob says, thanks for doing these late night streams. Big fan of all your channels. Do you have a memorable, regrettable Blu-ray purchase? Yes. That fucking weird ass movie that Brad told me to buy that I sent to Brian.
Fruit Toast?
That's number 1.
Remote control.
Yeah.
What the hell,
Um,
man?
Well, since you're going that route, I'm gonna say Riccio.
Oh man!
Oh, you don't like Riccio?
God damn it!
As we said earlier, everybody has different tastes.
Christ!
I love Riccio.
Yeah.
No, bullshit, man.
God.
Nah, that's the only movie my son. He don't watch shit with me. He come walking by, he seen that shit. He stopped for a minute. He's like, "What the hell is this?" He watched all
What
that
is
thing with me.
It's a great one.
All right, good night, everybody. Look who's here. Hello, gents, man. We were just heading out, buddy.
Hey,
Good to
what's
see you,
up,
man.
man?
Good night. Good morning.
You know, my regret might be The 3rd and 14th, the 3rd and 4th Friday the 13th set. That might be my biggest regret. just these, just the two, just 2 of these would be my biggest regret.
Anthony's going, them fucking Americans. Son
Those
of a
sons
bitch.
of bitches.
Vote for Pedro. Yeah, it's probably a better choice. Master of the 80s. What's up? Well, damn, I feel bad leaving now. Anthony just
No.
waking up. That sleep you were just doing, I'd like to get me a little bit of that here in a minute.
Later, Anthony. I'm gonna be on Anthony's channel on Sunday. We're gonna unbox some shit and we're gonna bitch about Scream Factory. 'Cause
What
that's
time y'all
all I
jumping
do.
on Sunday?
That's all I do anymore. Fuck, I don't know. I just told him to set the time, so I think it's
I'll
like
keep an eye out for it.
3 p.m. our time, maybe, and something like that. Be Sunday night for him.
What'd you say? Scheme Factory?
Yeah, Scam Factory, yeah, whatever. Fuck them.
K-Dog said his is top secret. I'm assuming that's a Blu-ray when he wasn't a fan of buying, or after he bought it, didn't like it.
That's a spoof movie, so
Yeah, Val Kilmer's in that, right?
yeah. I got that on DVD.
Yeah, I seen that when I was a kid, but it's been a long time. All right, Anthony, I'll talk to you soon, buddy. Guys in the chat, always, y'all been amazing. 23 people in the chat, and it's damn 3:30 in the morning my time. That's impressive.
Yeah, 3.5 hours. Too.
Yeah, long
Yeah.
one. The old school long one. We used to do these.
Well, it wasn't too
Yeah,
long
man,
for me, but
Yeah, he's still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. He got him a 3-hour nap.
Yeah. I'm ready
Time
to
to
go.
get up.
man.
Yeah,
4
time
hours.
to get up, shave real quick. jump on.
Did you guys see Bull?
no.
Bull, I believe, is about a debt collector in like the Czech Republic and takes steroids and stuff. I think I have seen Bull.
I'll write it down. I'll check that one out.
It's not great, but
It
it's
ain't
it's like a Czech crime movie, and he's like this. I believe that's the movie he's talking about.
Smash that like button. Appreciate it, man. All right, guys. Been a blast. We'll be back soon with another one of these.
For real,
Dirk,
this time. We're shutting it off.
Dirk, it's good having you up here with us, man. You
Yeah,
had a lot
man.
to everything, man. It's a blast.
Appreciate you having me, man.
Hey, man.
I always have fun with
You're
y'all.
one of the boys now. So,
Yeah.
but guys, we'll see y'all soon. Everybody get some rest, and we'll talk to y'all next time.
See
All
ya.
right.
All right.
Later.
Bye, y'all.
See ya.